My name is Coretta Annalise Finette Desmarat. Running, running, running. At the very least, it has gotten me very accustomed to the. What is even the word I'm looking for? Byways of this academy.
Spirit's son taking you.
I believe today should be the day of the cross-core competition ball.
What's wrong?
Why is it called a zip line?
Good morning. Of course, the Panopi is here. I forgot about that. Oh, character. Panopi. So cute. Oh, man. I am excited. Coretta is dreading it. Because this is going to be another event where she has no date. Let's go. I've been legit scrambling to get formal outfits ready for tonight, so I can't wait to see everybody in their formal wear. Uh-oh. Okay, why am I on VR chat waiting? Oh, I've crashed. Yep, I crashed. Alright, let's pause. And unpause, you totally didn't see it, but I'm on the last leg of my runs for the morning. Mm-hmm. No, it turns out something happened, and most everybody in the lobby crashed. But hey, time moves forward. I forgot to turn her speed toggle on. There we go. Now everybody knows she's moving max speed. just realized my music is too loud. That's better. Where's that button that they put on here? Hello, button. Where is the speed button? Please and thank you. Oh, I almost see it. It's taunting. Oh no, that's toast the camera. I wonder if it got disabled somehow. Right, voice. My name is Coretta Adelise Finette Desperade.
It's true. I mean, milk's considered a dietary supplement.
The thing
and all,
about
so,
milk
yeah,
is that it
there's
takes.
filling.
Coretta! Adrian wanted to speak to you. He's over there.
Yeah, Edric needs to see you about something, apparently.
It's very important.
There we go.
There is.
I am told you wish to speak with me.
Yes, would you like to accompany me to the ball tonight? I know it's a bit last minute and all, but,
Before I accept or refuse, Adric, is this a last-ditch attempt to garner any date for a ball?
Actually, no, I had no plans to begin with until I was given the suggestion for it.
We tried to get him with Rudy, but he said he wanted to be with you. It's true, well, I was there for him.
Like to remind you that you are to act within accordance to the principles and virtues of Ascension Academy and the Cross-Allied Forces. Thank you.
Who's that fucking nerd up there?
Bold move.
That nerd's my boyfriend, motherfucker.
Whoa, there it is! What the hell are those things? This fucking griffins in
Those
the
appear
sky,
to be
what the fuck?
griffins.
Oh, it's from the
it's some-
sister school.
Dude!
Huh.
I thought we
Another
were the
one?
sister school. What are we, the cousin school now?
There's another one. There's the father.
You can have more than one sibling, Ashley.
Yeah, yes.
Oh.
No, it's
You
from
can?
the sky.
Yeah, I'd have been fine with
Oh
just
my
one.
God. I forget what it's called, but
Shut up,
there's a program that they do where one of the like a sky school, and they have griffins that they fly on every now and then.
Here, I have a very special announcement today. So as you guys know, that the ball is today, and I can't wait to see everyone in their amazing outfits. Clearly, I'm far too black, so I'll be attending, be in some plain casual stuff.
Adric,
On top of everything else, I hope everyone's day goes well tonight.
what is your... Do you have any intent behind
Okay,
asking me to go with you to the ball?
Arashi just said I can't be too black for
Actually,
a ball.
none at all, to be honest.
So, I just hope everyone has an excellent
I thought
day
it would be
today.
a kind gesture
I
of
love
the
all
sorts.
of my friends. I just want y'all to know y'all are always shining. And
Are you implying that's an act of pity?
Cheesy Bacons, and to Belle, Belle,
Actually, no.
Belle, you look really great today, and I just want you to know that I love your hair. Uh-oh, time to go.
To go to the fucking ball, he can go as
And
he
is
pleases.
it
Thank you.
genuinely that you have nothing to do, and you see that I have nothing better to do?
Well, I actually don't know if you have anything planned or not. I figured that I could just ask in the first place.
Fine then. For appearance's sake, at the very least, I'll accept.
Besides, I actually don't have much of a bad opinion about you, despite what everyone else says. But,
Oh, flattering.
let's say oh. Something is in a direction that hurts even to look in the general direction of.
Then don't look that way.
So now gapping like. Nice to meet you, Cassidy.
Cortez.
I mean, I could.
I believe there are quite a few things that you have yet to fill me in on.
Mm-hmm.
And when do you intend on doing so?
When I feel like it. When things calm down again. After my talk with Barian.
Your talk with Barian. Excuse me, but I've not been informed.
Not many people have. I don't even know what it's going to cover. But I'm preparing for all options and all avenues of information, both giving and receiving. Though I will keep things vague and close to my chest as usual.
If anybody ever asks, I use you. If anybody ever asks, I use you as my toady for making sure I don't get accosted by bogies. Sound fine enough to you?
It's usually it was. I just follow her along to make sure she doesn't do anything dumb. Alright, any points you want me to touch on purpose, or do you want to stay vague until I actually do have a sit down with the professor? That way you can have some sort of air of unknowns for him.
I'll be honest, probably the best thing I could do is just to say that nobody tells me anything because I'm the bitch.
Yes, I don't want you to make inferences, though. And get things mixed up with what you do know and what you're pretending to not know. I know you're good at that, but slip-ups will happen. I'm erring on the side of caution.
Truth be told, I'm not the one they need to worry about. The person that I'm honestly worried about in all of this, I'm worried for Adric and Davril. Daryl doesn't know enough to keep his mouth shut,
Grasping
and
at straws.
Adric doesn't know to keep his mouth shut most days.
He doesn't know where it's a safe place to talk. He doesn't know how to handle intel. I can't trust him to do anything. And what about you? What have you learned more than the last time? What are your suspicions?
Let me go through everything I've learned. There's that mysterious door that is some sort of malevolent object, entity, who knows? There is a keyword, darkness. And we know that this academy is hiding things under penalty of death.
We can assume so, yes. What form that entity takes is unknown, nor do we know if it's a person or
Allegedly,
some type of raw monosupply.
Allegedly, it is connected to those entities that we fought after or during our mission into the cave. Oh, and supposedly to the Adrix Zane fellow that he keeps going on about.
Yes, I fought him also. Well, more like kept him away. If that's the power that they're able to offer, that is something that's actually conceivable for somebody to want. Somebody who wants that little, with enough convictions, could turn that into a deadly weapon. So what exactly is this? Is it something that can be granted to a person? Does that person maintain themselves? We don't know.
We certainly don't know if the person maintains themselves. I'm trying to remember how much Adric told me about this same person. I believe that they do, or at least they did, have a connection to the academy somehow.
Yes, correct.
I'm glad I'm confirming
For that part,
what you
I can
know.
fill you in. To touch on that matter even more, though, Zane was killed apparently in a mission in Currytown. At least, I don't know if it was during a mission actual, or outside the walls, or inside the walls. That much I was not told. I just know he died in the area, and one of the Ascension students might have been present. Was not told either way, but apparently he holds a grudge now. On who? I don't know. On what? Or the Academy as a whole? Who knows? But apparently once he came back, he was a formidable force, more than he was when he was alive. He's undead. He's powerful. And I believe he had 2 types of weaponry. He had some type of firearm, similar to mine, but smaller form. But so the power can be granted at least, or absorbed, maybe by choice or by not. Maybe it's just the fact that he was so angry that he was chosen. We don't know exactly the circumstances of his death, so we can't really formulate a hypothesis. But then there's the thing that we saw at the bottom, and the fact that those deep ones were there. They had to be working with it, right? Those don't just show up. They're out of their element.
They were leads.
Either they were lured.
Out of their element.
Quite literally. Now that question is, what did we walk in on when we walked through that portal? What was your perception? I was in the back. So I didn't know if anything was spoken of by the professors that were near the front to the students.
If there was something spoken of, then I wouldn't know. All I recall is that at the beginning, there seemed to be one, maybe two humanoid entities, and the draconic figure. Was that the voice of somebody we're familiar with?
Davro.
I almost got him confused with one of the Ignis members. The slime girl?
It's time to get change to the bowl, everybody.
Wish I could have helped.
Hooray.
Alright.
That's okay.
Time to get dressed.
It wasn't a lack of
Okay,
means,
that's
it was
not
a lack
alcohol,
of
that's coffee.
materials.
I think.
What?
That's coffee, yes.
That's
Okay,
coffee,
good.
yeah.
Just
That's
making sure,
cold brew.
making sure we're not pre-gaming the ball.
Alcoholic coffee, you know what I mean?
Yeah, special coffee, that's all.
A little bit of... There's an imaginary land in a book I read called Ireland.
What? Where everyone else is at, though? Wasn't Dita chosen to be the speaker? Yeah. Coretta, have you seen Dita today?
I have not.
Ooh.
She should be up and about.
Why? Ooh, I hope you don't have a speaker. I should think about like we should all think about like speeches if we had randomly picked.
Yeah, that's true.
Hello, my name is Ashley. Thank you for hosting us for the cross-core competition. It has been such an honor to be here along with other esteemed students and guests, etc., etc. God, do these heels look good? I don't know.
There we go. Perfect. Whoa. Everybody's getting changed. Eyes, change that to lower shine.
Are you nervous?
Anger.
Are you
Angry
having
girl.
fun? It's almost done. It's just begun.
Reach in, get your fan.
Now, just look in my eyes. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on in. The water's fine.
thank you.
Lovely.
I mean, that would be also a good band. With his ass cheeks out and everything. Tape covering it.
He's showing off.
Well, I didn't know what wanted him to dress up as.
All I know is that this was not my idea.
You look dashing, Adric.
Thank you, Coretta.
At the very
Was,
least, this is more
Dita
than
the-
most would have done.
Yes, it was an idea that Dita gave me. Figured I'd go along with it and see things more of your perspective.
Thank you for the kind gesture.
Thank you. I'm a little self-conscious now. I'm gonna start drinking as soon as possible.
You too?
I think we need to wait up by Red Portal.
Very well. Your arm.
No.
Your arm. Give me your elbow.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, your hair.
Fair enough.
Now come on.
It looks really smooth and soft and material. Yeah, no,
Very soft. I know you want to show them how soft it is.
I do intentionally feel, I promise.
Hold on.
But your body.
You know, we put ourselves at the front of the fighting so that everybody else's talents can flourish. Not at the front.
Okay, hun.
You know.
Tiny.
Did you get shorter?
I love it. It's great.
Did he get shorter?
What do you mean? I was always been this height.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Thank you.
This is like that time that I wore that ring and became a plant skin. That was weird. I almost fell over like 40 times.
See something new every day.
As I said before, it's more than most would have done.
How many things can I say in an hour to get everyone to
Mm.
dislike me? It's like
Nothing
wakes
but
up thinking
respect
that
for
every
me.
day.
Yes,
I can't believe that Gavin's.
I know Navril and Dita had some similar plans.
Where is he? Yeah, up there.
Nice.
Yeah, makes sense.
Of course.
When did
Became a
Professor get
professor.
promoted?
It's wild.
More people
when
coming
did
in from
Gavin
the
get
ball.
promoted to professor?
Headmistress?
You may enter.
Oh, really?
She's ignoring you.
They said we may enter. The headmistress said we may enter, so I guess we start walking.
That's the new professor.
Are we sure about that? Or, well,
I mean, headmistress
She
just said.
Flame Heart.
She does have the authority, so I would assume.
fair enough. I just don't want a repeat of what happened earlier.
Just the first area or the whole main hall?
The whole area. Just go on in, up to the front.
Okay.
Yep.
I am far too sober for
Alright,
this.
I thought I was gonna be late because I was grabbing the box and everything.
But...
Always went down in decorate some ships as command force. He seemed so excited to be married.
She might still be behind us.
You link your arm
she
with
must have
mine.
snuck around me somewhere.
Okay. Well, hon, let's head on in.
Okay.
Link your arm with mine.
Lovely.
Pretty.
Will please have a seat over
Oh.
there at the benches? We'll find out.
Ooh.
Should probably get out of the way.
Stop linking arms. Because then I'll probably die.
I didn't mean like that.
Step over.
There.
Hey, we could get loner girlfriends. Let's go, hun.
Are you this man?
Uh,
You have a plus one. Sorry, Gavin. Whoa! Alright, get off me.
You expect me to sit on that bench? It's not gonna happen.
Okay, no! Well, you're just in luck. We have someone just for you. Sir, come here!
We have two alone
Cadet?
there, so those two in the corner because we're both lonely men.
Faye!
is it okay for us to go in now?
No, I
We
think
have
they
our
have to
first
check us in
couple.
one at a time. I don't know.
Kel shows these ones on the left.
Dad. I meant +1.
Sir, there's no shame. Kel will be your guide. Please follow him. You're walking.
Shame is a
Okay.
social construct.
He walked past Ko.
That is maybe.
All right, I guess we go up.
Ah, I see. Products from within those.
Oh, we supposed.
These affairs is not
I guess.
Adric Ven and
No, actually, they're up. They're up next.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
this is the line. This makes more sense.
We got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me.
and Corda.
Line up on the carpet, please.
Sarah's.
Line up
No.
guys, it looks like with your your +1 and no partner.
Coretta
I
Annalise
apologize for
Bennett
not.
Desmerad and her escort, Adric Ven.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, well, you two
You
look
should clean
lovely.
up well.
Please,
How much your outfit
take a
cost?
seat.
We dance united. I hate.
Hey!
Honey? It's expensive. I didn't buy it. It looks really cool. But
I guess that'll go with that.
Hello. Your mom bought it for you.
Well, since we're going with official declaration,
Have a seat here.
might as well give me yours.
Thank you.
All right. I have the scroll or the banner.
No problem.
I realize I am quite the headache.
Much appreciated.
Follow me, please.
Lead the way then, sir.
I apologize for my
All right.
speed. It's
No, you don't. No, I'm actually walking slower. It's
Something
just
the
like
matter?
it's late for me to sprint. So. All right.
No,
I'm gonna sit here then. Wherever you want. Which way, Hun, do you want to?
I'm fine.
couple of two over there.
That's not how this works, but okay.
Water is great.
Remember, so we're supposed to pair the teacher, student. Okay.
Make that two, please.
These are
Have a nice meal. That one's yours.
This way. This is your table.
Very nice.
Or anything.
Oh, I see.
These ones are ones without shame.
I'm rather curious as to
Well,
what the criteria
I
for
think
the
it's been
seating
lowered.
arrangements
I
are.
think yeah, something's been going on. I don't know.
Is it random or pre-planned?
There's a lot of fabric, yes.
We're used to the railings and stuff.
He's hard sitting.
I still have to put the banner up, which I assume. I don't know where they want me to have that.
The dress is nice too.
Alright, get off me. Don't touch me.
Please don't be a snail. Please.
Yeah, tiny plate.
Excuse me?
Oh my
Sir,
gosh, we have tiny
Please no sass. Yeah. You will sit here. Gavin,
Will I
you sit
now?
right here.
Will I
You don't want to see what happens to the last one that caused me issues. Sit down.
The poor fellow's been stood up.
I just hope that this proves that my
Bent on how quickly he's
my intentions are genuine.
by a fairy.
Now I gotta go over the speech in my head.
Oh, I'm
because I
dying.
didn't write one.
how quick him attacked by
I mean, I'm pretty much doing one on the spot. I'll just think of it when I get up there.
Same here. I'm pretty much. I would suggest at least giving you a theme for your speech might help you keep the direction.
I must inquire for further elaboration.
find out he's still dead. Oh yeah.
I was saying that
Oh no, they have
I
chairs. Seating. Yeah,
wanted to do a kind gesture for you, and not something out of pity as others would have stated.
Says yes, I knew it.
You might have to go find her.
Or someone else will pick her up.
Don't make a scene.
And
I don't think that's gonna go very well. They got the shitty tables.
Do not make a scene.
I've enjoyed our limited talks that we've had.
The ceiling is very cloudy.
Oh, don't have feelings for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Why is the top of the room smoky?
It's kind of creepy.
I thought this was a no smoke scene.
For the candles.
It's a no smoking.
Since she's your plus one.
Was he here complaining about
All I know is that I am grateful that you've accepted my offer.
I guess I can go ask one of the fairies or something.
And I thank you for extending your hand.
Yeah.
We
It's fine instead of your salad. I'm going to give you
Can I sit over there with you guys?
Backflip off the table.
Huh?
I gotta do something. Hold on.
Sit here.
But he's also red. Oh, dear.
Come over here. You might also you can.
Go try to
I bet
interrupt
if I
Chips,
sit
but
there,
he's in the
no
middle
one will
of letting
fucking even
everyone in.
notice.
Yeah,
I don't see Esme still. Esme might be looking for you.
Laura, can
quite the glamorous dress.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're holding that. Sorry.
No problem. And we can
She's practically wearing a leotard.
Don't get behind me. Trying to get their attention, huh? No. That's the one we needed.
And while we're at it, let's get a chocolate cake.
Fairy person.
This is not.
Sorry,
this is my side.
extra.
You could just go.
Hello, you two. Did you need anything to drink?
Yes, these are. Even for myself.
A white wine.
That's literally not how anything works.
I should have.
White wine?
Same here.
Okay.
Because you might have to walk in with them.
Did you two need anything?
You good, man? You fix what you need to?
Yeah, I'm great.
If they sit someone else here, hon, then there won't be a space for us.
All right.
Why we need to solve it.
And you miss?
Trying to get that fairy once they're done eating.
One of you, Brian,
Fairy
is on the
sir,
piano.
hello. Fairy sir. Damn it.
Yes, there is.
I'm just going to play some music in my head that fits the occasion.
Hey, how about you give me here? Let me just.
Fairy sir, if you're able to. Fucking blanket.
Just give it to me. I need it.
The music in here.
We have a third person. We have a third date, Esme, and so yes, you did that. We go in there.
I can't believe they're making a scene in public.
If you want to let
Oh no, we made it seem.
Scene in Cafe?
Ah, yes, this is about the level. Imagine.
This is what happens. You made me fire Jamie. This is the worst.
Oh, it's fine, because you have mine.
Much appreciated.
I love drama.
Down. Thank you.
So I'm trying to play your scene.
I'll get your tea in a
The
moment.
skulls always seems like chaos here, even supposed to be formal a bit.
Give me my damn blanket. Right now, go get it. I don't care about your ball night. Give me my blanket.
Appreciate it.
Did she?
There is not a
Came in
blue
town.
But she was obviously gonna come in with Gavin.
finally take over.
Right here on the left. I hope you don't mind that. Is that your designated Seymour?
I mean,
I'm gonna get attacked by Shizu tonight.
Almost
You
always.
did. Good job.
I'm pretty sure that Susie will attack Zach with stealing Gavin.
She's real. I do need to tell her that.
I need to take a drink of water to refresh my throat.
Her lad has been stolen by a member of Vanguard.
Oh, I see.
This is the perfect opportunity to get Zach into Gallant Squad. He has to get transferred.
No, he is not coming into Gallant Squad.
Oh, interesting.
You got him under control. You got him under control.
You look dashing, Jamie.
You want Jamie?
Lovely seat you have.
Nice.
That's quite a juicy bit of gossip.
Stop making a scene, Zach.
Technically, you don't have to stand on the table.
Fairy.
Right.
Okay,
Your makeup's
So,
I'm assuming it's nice. Would you, like, is there anything
awesome,
I can
Coretta,
for
you
drink?
do look beautiful today. Really like the dress.
We don't have shitty people at my table.
Thank you for the compliment.
You'll be fine.
I'm sitting here by my plate.
Careful, Ryder. I've heard of dastardly tales of
I'll do cider.
You don't want to be.
I don't do the shame.
I am a little concerned. Does she not know that she needs to be here?
Told them not to give me.
I think it's when you
Yes.
have children.
I can try and find her.
Stand up for a moment. I can't do
Eat with our hands.
It's fool's gold.
Yeah, we're gonna beat our food to death and then consume.
Is that on topic?
Do you want to have kids?
Oh, there's Esme. Yay.
I didn't mean to.
There you go.
Oh my.
If you don't have a surname, though, what are you going to name your
Are you
kids?
married? I'm getting mixed signals.
Psychic
link.
You don't know?
Oh wait, they were gonna sit there on other date there.
Make your own surname.
It just got weird.
I mean, you play a lot of games. Maybe you could call yourself.
Because we have fairies. Different fairies, different.
Yeah,
It's fine.
We'll be moved,
You know, I think that maybe
We'll see what happens.
Ride and Monomile actually fits you well.
Well, she's with Liang now, so maybe there's a bunch of confusion. I'm assuming there's confusion. It's our fault for walking in without our other date. It was your responsibility. You're the one that asked her.
Oh my. Best of luck to Mama Mile.
brain had a stroke.
Oh, okay.
Already, you're contemplating marriage.
No.
And he's
The psychic link.
Did they fit you with, did they pair you with Liang, or did you end up it looks like they ended up asking Liang, so I guess they don't have to worry about settings here.
Medic, you look like you have important announcements staying on the table.
These two.
Please, I'd like to announce a toast.
Where to sit you eventually.
You're doing me a great favor. It's really toasty. I think it's good for you.
Thank you. I decided to do something different with my hair today. This is special.
I don't make the rolls.
It's not my fault that they don't have any chairs for sophisticated people.
Is it always fast?
Yes.
Are the ladies here perhaps stating their own intentions?
From my experience with talking to everyone, I think they're more or less their own intentions.
Temporal vestiges.
Listen, I know where you live, okay?
Left and
I'm gonna tell you
far table. Okay. You haven't
Shame.
quite
I
sure.
think
so.
What did I say?
Yeah, I see. It is lovely to see a flower in bloom.
Oh my gosh, they put cider in a. They put cider in a.
Witchcraft. You can't do that. You can't serve cider like that.
I don't know. I didn't know
It has to go. It has to go in. It has to go in a hori. That's why we're here. We're here together so we can.
Out of curiosity, Fred, before your time at the academy, did you used to go to events like this all the time?
That's a very difficult.
You know what? I actually checked.
Not all the time, but often enough.
I see.
Oh, we're going this way.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
You can do this, Ryder.
I do believe in you. It is Gabriel.
Hey, can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Cheers. You play a game, Ryder? Maybe like.
Honestly, this event's more like a children's dance than it is a proper ball.
So you ask a question.
I guess we do.
I really, in all honesty,
The one that kept trying to break the rules is a saving highway.
I'm speaking looking at the lowest value possible.
Yeah.
And we'll only get down there.
Tell me it gets better.
Are you two being shown to your table?
Barbarian. I believe we have a little bit of business to do before this begins.
Next to you. There's only two sets. Is it there? Sit right over here with the one with Madame Minerva in it.
Yeah, Cortez.
I think she has insurance. Okay, so just trying to show people to the table. Thank you. Come with me.
This was Dita's idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you all hear me?
Understaffed?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, wonderful. Right then. Before the night's festivities begin, I have 2 announcements to make. One of which is the announcement of the final duelists have been chosen by your faculty. The students representing the geomagical arts will be Cadet Davril, Cadet Lucas, Cadet Lux, and Cadet Cortez.
That's good.
These students, representing Ascension Academy, will be Cadet Rise, Cadet Liang, Cadet Ryder, and Cadet Mason. These events will happen shortly, but please do enjoy your time at the ball. However, we have another announcement to make. Well, actually 2, but I leave that to the Major once he is around. However, we received another letter from Fortune Bay regarding the conduct of the students while they had their time there. So we have something to announce. If you would, Professor Barian.
Of course. May the following cadets please rise.
Oh, fuck.
Of Vanguard, Jamie. Ryder.
You can just sit down.
Of Ardent Vale,
Actually, sit down.
Mason.
I'll show you.
Gavin. Arbor, and
I'm gonna hide right here.
of Ignis, Arashi, and Rise,
My date's running late.
of Crystal Thorn, Ellie, and of Geomagical Arts, Lux, Davril, and Ashley.
Unless these are praises, these might be praises.
If you are able, please step forward.
Guys, I don't have a table. Fuck!
They're gonna have to take everything. It's going to be a red wedding.
It might be a good thing. It might be a good thing.
Can I get you anything to drink?
Everyone's just.
That works. Alright. Right there. Yes, there you go. You've done it.
To sit down and eat like a normal person. There's a table all the way at the end there with 3 guys. That's one has a seat open.
Like a normal person.
You have all been brought forward based on your behavior and actions on the island.
And so is enjoying a ball.
Jamie Vanguard,
If you don't want to partake, then that's fine.
one of the cadets that had no complaints submitted whatsoever. During a monster attack in the form of a giant crab on the coastline, Cadet Jamie his barrel by masterfully delivering an evocation into the monster's hide and cracking its armor, giving our allies the advantage they needed to repel the beast and ensuring Miss Barrel's rescue. Well done. Gavin of Ardent Vale. During the Deep One attack, Cadet Gavin was alone when he discovered Captain Morganite, surrounded by Deep Ones. Without thought, Cadet Gavin repelled the monsters and personally ensured the safety of the captain as they were returned to the city.
Corda's feeling mad
Bravery
jealous right now.
and exemplary
She wants to
work.
be up there.
Be proud.
She wants to be up there so bad it hurts.
Ida Vordenvale. Showing focus, restraint, and distinct cleverness. The information and scouting ability of Cadet Ida was paramount in organizing defenses, and her situational awareness was clear in the form of dispatching targets before they joined the combat zones, greatly aiding her allies and even ambushing the most dangerous of foes, such as Zane. Ashley and Davon of Geomagical Arts. Your celebrated faces amongst many in Fortune Bay. The two of you have become a welcome sight thanks to your consistent efforts to aid the townspeople, no matter how great or how small the request. As you each took every task with full focus and as a team. The rest of you have further commendations of outstanding effort, and I shall stress that you are all welcome faces in Fortune Bay. As a reward, the headmistress has permitted that all before me here are omitted from any and all cleaning duties following tonight's gathering. Well done, cadets. Enjoy your evening. Please return to your seats.
Well done. Thank you, Professor. Those
Thank you.
words come from, I believe, the citizens of Fortune Bay, yes? Right, and I believe we have one more announcement, and then I can leave the festivities in the hands of the students. Major, Alexi, if you would.
Greetings, students, and welcome to the CCC Ball. I hope your festivities will go without any drama tonight. And please keep it tame for all of us. I return with a friend, Miss Jixie. She has been working with us for a while. An ingenious mind, if only for a day. She has returned to say goodbye to all of you, as she will be inducted into the CAF coming forward in the Science Division. Please welcome her back and say your last goodbyes. For now. Other than that, enjoy the festivities, all of you. Thank you.
With that, I leave it at the hands of the students. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Hello, YouTube.
They don't listen. I'm so used to I'm talking at them and they walk through me or beside me.
Maybe you should be.
It seems everyone has people next to each other.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you very much.
That's alright.
I was on the verge of crying.
Adita have a change of plans?
But there's no ball.
No, she's still changing, I believe.
Oh, I see.
I think she might be fixing something up.
Yeah, I'm sure he's putting on his
That's,
understandable.
It'll be okay. Let's just fix it now. Right now.
They're not actually.
You enjoying everything so far, Coretta?
I don't know.
Yes, everything has been amicable so far.
Shit, you pencil. I'm in work.
I see.
Girls only here.
Listen, geometry is actually my weakest subject.
You know what, I'm just gonna make myself look busy and hopefully he shows up soon.
Listen, maths is great, but the second that you put a shape on it, it's like,
It's okay. Hey, I'm not here until he shows up because I'm getting yelled at by fairies.
I'm aware.
That's technically cheating.
Look, just
I'm not gonna sit down. I'm just gonna
pick a person and talk about them. Compliment them, insult them. I don't care.
No. Oh. I'm sorry if I don't. I do apologize that I don't have much to talk about. I honestly wasn't thinking this far ahead.
With as much as you hem and haw, you seem to be searching for something desperately.
Just don't put the math on a graph and I'll be fine.
Sorry, there's
He's probably nervous too. He has to take the ferry to get a pretty girl.
I feel like that would have made a really good rhyme if I kept going.
I've just been trying to think of something to say. Things like this aren't usually my forte, so to speak.
Idle chatter is always something you're going to have to learn.
I know, it's, I usually enjoy time to myself, but this academy is, made me get out more, so to speak.
Come on, you're talking to somebody who didn't talk to a single student for at least a year. Like a talbot. You still have to watch and learn. And notice things. Like, Coretta, your hair looks lovely without your drills.
Oh, I thank you. However, I must say, your skills of observation are lacking. Though I do appreciate the flattery. It took a lot of effort to iron out the curls. Even to this amount.
I mean, I bet.
And at least your effort shows.
I'm sure the professor can help you in chaperoning.
Like, I've always assumed if you're going to put a great amount of effort into something, then it must be worth doing.
Of course. We don't often get chances to sit down and relax like this, do we?
Special events.
It's just a shame that they placed giant roses in such a way that might bar conversation from above.
That's my favorite.
Perhaps if they decided to go with a more horizontal bouquet, they might have come up with something a little bit more tasteful.
True. Considering everything is placed across from
Anything else you'd recommend here?
But, Cora, do you usually enjoy these sorts of events?
Too much for myself, but if there's a small recommendation you can please.
Oh yes, I enjoy them quite a bit.
the learning process.
The sarcasm. Honestly, honestly, something as informal as this is almost a breath of fresh air. Everybody's dressing up and playing formality.
Yeah. I've done something I normally usually wear, so.
So it's not a tankard of meat, I'm sure.
Yes. We're just talking. We need a minute.
Hello, everybody.
I need your help.
We will put a little music on in the background for you, a little piano from our pianist.
Please enjoy.
We will be serving dinner in just a moment.
We might have to back to our seats for dinner in a second.
Maybe if you don't enjoy this, maybe we can go out somewhere alone. Or like somewhere else other than here.
I mean, if somebody causes you this much distress.
Congratulations.
Oh man, that's the weirdest bagpipes I've ever
Think
seen.
about what's good for you. Think about what's good for you.
Doing this in every aspect of my life. Do not drink any wine that is like dreams.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't ever, even if I trusted it.
Unique.
Even if it's
For you, smooches.
You do realize what
I would give it to someone else, just to see if they died.
you realize what he's playing, correct?
Going to attempt to read.
She's been like providing, helping me with my air magic. So I mean that's a thing, I guess.
I'll be your server for today.
It's a little hard to me, so.
What would you like?
What was that? I couldn't quite hear you over the piano. Or
That these two beads.
You like for your favorite
Is any recommendation?
I don't know your
All right. Oh no, I'd be the one taking a shot. Take a shot.
Okay.
What should I do? Give this one more. What should I do?
For him, maybe. Because I feel like him trying to be is.
Take a second to tune out.
Okay. As a professor, just go get yourself thrown out. None of that. No, you need to see it so that you can.
Okay, that helped a bit.
Kicked out has failed.
So, Crab, what kind of events do you actually enjoy then?
truth be told, I enjoy well, fencing training, swimming the most.
I see.
Okay, there you go, sir. Hello. We'll be serving you guys one at a time. Is there anything you'd like to eat? As I can see, you already have a drink.
I'll take a steak.
Steak, understood. Miss, is there anything you'd like to eat? As I see, you already have a drink.
Is there anything unique added to the menu for tonight?
I have not been made aware of anything unique, so I don't believe so. I can check, though, if I recognize anything different.
Then I would like a turkey dinner, if you would please.
Understood.
I was the pleased clap. You guys are cute. You know, I tried to make it for morning announcements. It hurts so much in sweating.
No, I think square tables that fit to be sick would have been more preferable, but no.
Yes, I think they were trying to go for the fancy look over practicality.
If you ever bore of your company, you're free to visit another table.
I apologize for the wait. I nearly died while trying to grab these for some reason.
Oh, how unfortunate.
And here's your steak. Give me a moment to get both of your forks.
How eating and the spell work together.
I would guess the same as normal.
Just eat until you're almost full. Or just eat a small bit. That way, at the very least, later you won't have anything to throw up.
Thank you.
Anything you would like to eat, sir? And drink.
I'll take a drink first if you want to bring me a thing of rum, but I'm going to head to the restroom and I'll be back.
Alright, I'll just leave
So
it
you
on
can go
your
ahead and
holster.
leave it there. Yes, thank you. I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Professor, I figured I should let you
So Credo, what is your favorite type of food?
I can find you. I don't feel like you're glued to here.
Most pastas with a red sauce.
No, I can actually agree with that. I think with my pasta I prefer Alfredo.
This is my dominant hand, so it's more like
So, do you enjoy the company of others?
At times, yes.
I'm usually just curious because I just always see you off alone. I don't know if you're usually just doing your own thing or. Just want to like speak to someone like me, only if there's like important information going around.
This kid over here has empty.
Thank you. Hello, Carter.
Good evening.
Hello, Adric?
Yes.
That's a stunning dress you have on.
Yes, it is a very
Thank you.
beautiful
Yours
dress.
as well.
I'm guessing you have no one to go out with for this dance.
No, didn't happen to date this time, no.
I was pretty much in the same boat until someone gave me, or well, multiple people gave me a suggestion that I decided to follow up on.
I see. I think, right? I imagine.
Yes, he is my escort for the evening.
Like, apparently Professor Odysseus was willing to drive me all across campus looking for credit.
No, we understand.
Right.
We understand how it is. Ryder ordered a cheesy bacon custom made,
And,
Yeah, that really.
And I figured that I'd follow through up with another plan that Vita suggested to me to use this transmutation spell to make things a bit more pleasant for the both of us.
Sounds fair.
At the very least, the courtesy for dancing is appreciated.
Right.
It's much more than a lot of folks that I know would do.
Yes, there was some worries I had considering how much I hear Davil talk, but
Lovely, but also, be sure to tell Mason and Gavin congratulations. They both got accommodations. And Mason got pizza big meat lists.
Amazing. Great. I'm sure he's happy
I
about
just
that.
hope you don't think that I've went overboard with all of this.
To be chosen at all is already impressive.
That is certainly not something to be worried about.
Okay, then help your teammates.
I'm not sure.
Hey, help!
Should be a good, interesting tournament then.
I just worry that I do too much at times.
You don't even understand the stress.
The black flower accents.
What was that?
The black flower accents really do bring out a shine to your hair. It's quite pleasant to look at.
I appreciate it. And the blue fits well with your eyes. But I imagine you know that.
Why, thank you.
Greetings, Professor Baron.
Really, it's quite a well-tailored dress you have. Good evening, Professor.
Thank you.
It was a spell that Vavina casted on me. No, that role is.
She asked you what the speeches are for.
Yes.
I see.
Is that what she asked for?
Well done, sir.
I didn't even hear that register.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Maggie.
I got you.
Thank you, you do too.
surprise.
You look lovely. I don't know if we're allowed to. Are we allowed to stand up and walk around?
Yes, move around.
No, my speech was just saying that Vanguard
It would be a waste if you are not seen properly wearing that missile.
Thank you, Professor. I'm pretty sure that most of them have seen it before. Here's Mason. If you'll excuse me.
It does do all that.
I'm sorry that you're okay. It looks like you all got sick.
I think we're just like
I was happy with
Could hear it.
Yeah. Being a professor and stuff.
Oh, hello, you two. Oh, Coretta, that dress is divine.
Yes, this is the plan that Dita had.
And then I can move into that.
Yeah, what a magic fan!
I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum from you, my man.
So science department.
Easy to get
And
into.
the lace on your dress is simply divine.
Dixie got.
Well, thank you. We worked very hard on the Fortune Island to afford it. What's weird, Nana?
Wait, what?
Wait,
Did you not notice?
Yeah, no. I noticed it straight away. It's because you're sitting down, Ashley.
That's your turn!
Stand up,
I
Ashley.
didn't even realize.
Have you guys been like received food?
Excuse me.
We said right away.
Yes.
We were offered food, but we're gonna hold off.
Amazing. Thank you so much for asking.
Thanks for checking, Morgan.
At the very least, you two should. At the very least, you two should grab a small something to eat.
Very difficult to get there.
A small something like a light something. You think that's a good idea?
Yeah, we can grab something light later on if we're hungry, you know that. Thanks for the concern.
We're worried about the dance. If we dance in a full stomach, we might get woozy or something. If there's dance, if we sit around. You look so right with that man, very prim and proper.
I'll just say it.
Adric, did you drink the Conda person too?
It's more of a spell that lasts about 3 hours.
Today is full of wonders. Greta, are you enjoying your day?
I am enjoying my evening quite well. Hi!
I can't.
One of the best dresses
You should see my date.
I know, you two are matching. Dazzling, lovely, radiant, gorgeous, beautiful, simply divine.
The aesthetic is great.
How many more?
Definitely sparkling.
I'm sure she's doing well as well when she
Hush. Both. You both look fabulous. Farron, you should have added a bit more sparkle to yours.
I can only adjust these gobs so much.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this like a formal thing? Like a official thing when you come?
These are my temple robes.
Oh, that makes total sense. Well, it's surprising you came out so well then.
I actually realised something now. I actually have to thank Madame.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, you do? Oh, wait, why?
Well, for the idea. It took me a while to do it, but I worked on it for a while, and
You did?
unfortunately, they only hold whilst I've got it in my hand.
I love it though.
Thank you for the idea. It's really helped.
I'm so ridiculously proud and happy. I love it. It's perfect.
And just sort of throw them away. But yeah, no, help me work on complicated patterns, as it were. Definitely not something I'm used to, so.
Make sure you write to me.
Give me the draft work for it,
I
thank
figured
you.
I figured it would be a good challenge, and if it worked out, we could have cool like ice cubes and such. I had approached them during the middle of the battles to see if either them or Augusta would be able to create a flower in the shape like ice flowers, instead of just using like on one end I could go with the students who are in crafting and see if they could make a mold for an ice cube tray that would make flowers. But we also have ice users, and I thought it would be a unique idea to see if the ice users could make a ice flower.
Yeah, I asked Liang about how he
There's
does
so
it.
much positive attention here, and it's not
I had to start by doing it inside glasses of water, and then the hard part was sort of working out how to do it out of the air. Grabbing the moisture that way. It's a bit trickier. I'm not normally used to doing it from scratch. But now I've got a neat party trick.
Very impressed. I love it. I love it so much. Like you probably understand, but it's like you don't understand, but you do. I'm very happy.
Stark did some cool stuff.
I'm just thankful you gave me the push in the right direction, madame.
Made a good impression.
What was that?
Anytime I can help guide someone in the right direction.
Do you have any summer plans?
Sometimes I even have to
Highly
knock them
appreciate
down and drag them back to the start point, and then point them in the other right direction because they got sidetracked.
We did all that practice and training for you to dance at a certain height, and you were going to be told the entire time.
I was
It translates over.
This posture.
Yeah. It's a
If anything, you can
little
blame
weird.
Dita.
Looking slightly down at Madame is kind of strange to me, I gotta say.
I hate balls.
Lift me.
It's brass.
Oh.
I hate balls.
I was a bit more concerned where you were like almost trying to put it in your nose.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, understandable.
Terrible.
I wish I had a,
But now Andrew understands what it's like.
I bet.
The next train, right? Your neck gets so used to looking up.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is definitely a unique perspective.
Yes, it's definitely. I assume you've probably got the same professor, except with the opposite.
Yes, at times, yes. Twice, yes, quite frequently.
In the same club of neck injuries. Repetitive neck strain.
In the middle, so I get the like up, down, side to side, back and back to right.
I remember when you had to speak with me and Chubbs, giving us our tour at the beginning of the year. It must have been just whiplash.
I was like, how are you doing? Very good to see you.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yes. Chubbs would have been just a little bit above your elbow.
Yeah.
When you were still here.
Even for a halfling, it's quite small.
Interesting.
He would have been a little bit shorter than you.
I'll be right back.
All right.
So what activities are planned?
No, it's me.
You
You know how peculiar to see this and this side by side? I'm sorry, it's killing me.
Professor Carver has arrived back. If you'd like to say hi.
Kinda like that, yeah.
Back. I heard him come back.
I haven't spoken to him at length, but not in a
Did
great
Coretta come
time.
with Dita? Is Dita here yet?
I'm not sure what I'd speak about, to be honest.
Possibly an update on what's going on.
I'm gonna go see
Eventually, I'll get back to that.
Hopefully Dita shows up.
That can wait one day.
Absolutely.
Even though there's 2 free rooms, they're still sharing.
If I ever hear a short joke again from you, that joke, it won't be too soon.
The thing is, you always say that, but I'm the one who makes none.
That's actually true. Now that I think about it, you barely ever think about it.
Congratulations, Gypsy.
Sure, I go for the low-hanging fruit at times, but no.
I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
Professor, you both look amazing.
At least it's
You as well. Everyone looks so great.
change of
Is
perspective for you.
there something the matter,
Feeling the same way.
Jamie?
I know, I look fantastic.
That would be.
Yeah, what if I married him?
You're right, Jamie.
Yes, all out.
Excuse me.
Yes, Jamie. I ate Edward's tallness.
I've actually heard about you.
Absorb yours. I will grow it taller.
Yes,
Hi.
I'd like to introduce myself.
You mean down like about here, maybe? Like then that height.
You know what? I'll get your blanket.
And I'll be taller than Gavin.
Hold on. I'm doing it.
Wait, why don't you eat piss all this and then you leave it
I
alone?
don't actually want it. I just wanted to put it
No,
in
you
the
gotta build up to it. You can't just go from just normal size straight up to Gavin height. I get altitude sickness.
What the hell?
Thank you. I've definitely looking forward to possibly working with you in the future.
I'm glad she's enjoying it.
Good evening.
I like your dress.
Thank you.
I've only heard like small bits and.
You do look absolutely amazing, Lady Coretta.
Trust me, I've extended to you.
And your dress is quite flattering.
I'm doing
The hemline of the skirt really helps to bring out the
Gotta say, looking pretty fancy there,
the flow of how you move.
Oh, thank you, Lady Coretta.
You've actually leaving for it because you
And you look as beautiful as a rose.
Best you can buy it on
Flattering. Thank you.
Seaport based, right?
Of course.
You know what? You better watch your hands.
was actually curious if I actually ever going to meet you.
Hello, Lucy.
They have a more wild style
Hello.
out
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm not judging for
I'm doing good. How are you?
From your friends, so.
Doing good. I'm very excited. Here to dance the night away. Yeah.
Hello, Jamie.
Hello, hello, Lady Wicks. You look absolutely gorgeous.
Good evening, Professor.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, thanks to
Good
Bev
evening,
and
Coretta.
Dita's
Hope you're all doing well.
spontaneous planning.
You know today's a
Yes,
fucking
ma'am.
full moon. Why would they put this on the
Where is Dita?
I think she is still getting ready. I think she has a very complex outfit from the way Cortez thinks it out to be.
You slapped me with that. And it
Is
I am
something the matter,
processing
Professor?
something.
That sounds violent.
Yes, Atric is small and Devil's tall, and I feel like the places have been swapped.
Yes.
So I did not notice your height until just now. Apologies, Kiddo. I noticed his quite immediately, though.
Yes, this was Dita's spontaneous planning.
I see. Understood. I will keep that in mind. I hope you all continue to enjoy yourselves, alright? Hello. I like your fan.
Why, thank you.
Oh, wow. You've lost it now. It's gone forever. You can't get it back.
It's okay, man.
She's now sent back to his hers.
I like the music a lot.
Mine is already gone.
Yes. Do you think they planned anything else aside from this? just being.
The prince is here. I'm not sure. Yes, I am.
Okay.
We were told it's a formal dance event and all that, but.
Hello, you two. Are you done for your
Oh my god, he's like wearing his own
Yes.
and everything.
Alright.
Oh my god.
I am done, yes. I'm taking mine.
Okay, that one's yours, right?
I am those two right there. Smells like you now.
You sure you're okay?
Right, I suppose I better catch up with Ashley.
Fine.
Yeah, let you guys mingle.
Zachary.
Oh my god, you just get the shit out of me. What do you want?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to say I was standing over there and I was looking at you and I noticed how...
I told her I'd be right back.
Good evening, everybody.
Full Moon's night.
And thank you for coming to the ball today.
Wait, is it?
I hope the dinner was well received and you are enjoying yourselves.
No, it is not.
I don't know.
We have a portion coming up of the night where we will have a couple people come up and talk a little bit, and then after which we will have some activities that are available at the rooftop for those that are interested. We will have dancing as well that will start soon after. We will have our musicians start up some music for some lovely couple dancing, so look forward to that. But first I want to thank all of you.
Fake names, got it. Are you done?
It has been a very difficult road for me, and this is somewhat of what I call a home. And being able to spend this much time with all of you is a privilege. And I just want to take the time to say that I appreciate all of you, and I'm glad that I get to spend so much time with you. Because this world isn't really nice to people like us sometimes. And so it's great to feel a place where I'm accepted. So yeah, thanks. Anyways, I wanted to bring up some speakers from each of the squads. I asked a couple people when I had a free moment as I was planning this to have a presentation. Not too much, just a couple words, but it's a toasting ceremony. So, if you have a glass, please raise it, or get it ready. If you don't have a glass, you can ask a Fae to get you one. And please, if I could get the first representative, I would like to
It's
have...
not nighttime yet, I was just outside.
Clinic.
If you didn't hear me before.
Oh, thank goodness, I can bake a little bit.
He came over here to hit on me and then he left. Who fucked up that?
Do I see Link out there?
It's a power tie.
Yeah.
And she does it.
Hang on a sec.
I see a little guy in the background, but is that Fulton or the...
5 minutes at least. I've always been this tall. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay.
She's putting on
Well,
yeah, she's just getting her ready.
if not Linux, then
You know what her speech was?
we will wait on Linux.
Chance, but I'll wing it.
I will start with Arden Vale, if I could get their representative.
Yeah, let's go back to our table. Mason's back on.
They'll be
Her ladies on as we speak.
Okay. Getting dressed.
I can bullshit as my normal fashion.
I was gonna say, one of us can go up if we need to.
Everybody will just have to deal with the fact that my Valinor accent sometimes fucks things up.
Good evening, everyone.
It's fine. I do care. Just
A shoulder to cry on.
All I talk of things that have transpired is
I can go one of our other
for these 3 years that we've all been together. Some a little less.
Didn't prepare anything.
There has been a lot that we've all been through.
it's so weird to see Adrix Swan. It's so
We've had our victories, we've had our losses. There has been a lot of ups and downs, but the one thing that I've always noticed is even through the
By the ether.
darkest of hours, we've always been able to push ourselves through and lift each other up. It's something while I've been here that I've noticed we've all slowly been able to gain off of each other. No one's ever to really be able to handle these things that we deal with by themselves.
What do you mean?
Being at Ascension, I've learned to cherish those that are here. The ones that I've been able to get close to, get to know better. The new faces that have been brought in, getting to meet each and every one of you. It has been a treat and something I wouldn't trade for anything else. And in this coming rest of the year and the next, I look forward to see what else we can do and who else we can help. Ascension has been a ride, is one thing we could definitely say. But I wouldn't trade it. You all are like family. And I want to raise a toast to everyone here tonight and everyone who wasn't able to make it here tonight. For everything they've done for all of us and to everything we all can do together. A toast.
Yeah.
Cheers. So you're the ones making the scene here.
Let's get in. If I can get Crystal Thorn represented.
You got the short stick, Stark. Short stick.
Wasn't expect.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
Alright. Yeah, he didn't ask me.
Good luck.
No, he said Crystal Thorn, and I was like,
what?
Has anybody else spoke yet? Because I got swallowed by a black hole.
They're supposed to be first. You may want to inform ships you've arrived. Your words first called upon you.
okay, they saved the best for last, I suppose.
Right. I'm going to start by outing Linux. He is back. He's right behind you now. He can go next. That gives all the others who were doing what I was doing and improvising a speech time to prepare a little more. Right. To the students here, cadets, faculty, members of GMA, and Ascension. For myself, I'd like to thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your work here and outside the academy. And thank you for your kindness. Many of our minor problems and issues don't get seen by the greater world. Effort you're put forward each and every day for yourselves, for your companions, for your schools, and for the world. This place, as you've heard others say, has become like a home for many of us. And while GMA are guests, I hope you have also felt at home while you're here. The people within these halls are unique. I've always called them misfits because we haven't quite fit in many of the places we come from. But despite that, here within these halls, with these people, our comrades, our friends, our loved ones, we have found home. And for that, I personally thank each and every one of you for being a part of that home. The world, as Chip said, is not always the nicest place. It is a world full of darkness. There are evils we will never comprehend. Beings we must fight, which we will never understand, and things we will never know are coming to haunt our doors. But despite all that, with hope and determination, we will remain a beacon. A beacon that shows hope to the world that we should continue to fight to make sure that come the next generation, people who follow us get to enjoy the same hopes, the same dreams, and the same cheers we all had. I would have you all raise a toast with me. to the future.
Running out of water. To the future.
To the future.
Cheers.
To the future, Stark.
To the future. Cheers.
Vanguard. Representative, please.
You got this, Linux.
Bought you some time, Ravina. You're welcome.
Stop, I'm sorry. You said
I
you
appreciate
improvised
you.
that speech.
Also, hi.
Yeah, it was in whiskey. Hi. Yes.
I might not know it, but I'm the perfect word giver.
I'm pretty good at this.
Where did you hide it? Did you tuck it up your sleeve?
You can check me if you like. It truly wasn't.
I dare not risk seeing what other traps we have hidden up.
I mean, like a crate or anything? I'm just gonna have to speak up at it? Is that what's going on? The microphone's small, it looks... Ow! Okay. It's midway. Okay, thanks for the compromise. Alright. Before I start, I'd like to say that if there is any chance of one of you speaking up during the speech, please don't let it be Rex, because they're gonna make fun of me. I can hear them down there, just barely. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I wrote this on a napkin, so. Oh, you got a crate? Okay, thank you, Rex. Yeah. Here, does the mic work better when I'm up here now? Does it work better now? Oh, now my speech is down there. Alright. We're good to go.
So no one is he's content making himself laugh and stuff.
I don't do a lot of public speaking, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. In case any of you have forgotten, I'm Linux. You might have heard of me. I'm a student here. I know a lot of you don't look down all that often, so just wanted you to know. I've been asked to speak on behalf of Vanguard tonight, and to share some thoughts and memories. I'd like to first remind you all of those who came before in Vanguard, of those who even I didn't get to meet, Kuroi Kage, of those who are here tonight with us, Jixie, and those of us who met unfortunate fates, like Melissa, or as most of you knew her, Melanie. I knew some of them personally, and I do still know one of them. And I don't need to know all of them to pay them respect, and I know the rest of my squad probably feels the same about every single one of them. Each of us is a core member, and every loss and addition in Vanguard is felt deeply. There are many memories that I have made at this academy. Admittedly, all of them aren't exactly fantastic. I remember in the first weeks here that there was an incident in the General Squad dorm where I was asked to clean and subsequently ended up hiding under my own couch as they beat down my door and tried to drag me out by force. You know, we were kind of a hodgepodge of misfits at that time.
What the hell? Clearly.
The old administration was something.
Anyway, I also made good memories, and I feel a large part of them came from when I joined Vanguard. Admittedly, everything before that is sort of an anxious blur. Vanguard is as much about belonging as it is about the rest of what I'll be speaking to you about. Vanguard welcomed me. They were enthusiastic about my addition. They cared even. They dedicated an entire merit to prettying up and dancing my personal room, helping me with my map supplies, a desk, a personal space with furniture to work with. You know, it's just appropriately sized furniture, mind you. I kept the big bed, though. I feel all of Vanguard has had this experience of belonging, and if they haven't, they eventually will, because no matter how much hardship there is, I don't think anyone would rather be anywhere else than Vanguard once they're in. Even if the men's bathroom is currently possessed by spirits from the ether realm summoned by Zach's sins that have been conducted within. And, you know, personally, I hope our voices carried over by Vanguard FM have at least helped a lot of you let out a laugh when you needed it. I feel like that is probably our gift to the rest of the Academy, no matter how much you object. Yeah. Vanguard are venerable, they're staunch and immovable. You know, in the books it says that we represent pride and strength and ability. We possess one more attribute, one more insoluble trait that cannot be dampened by the blackest of magics. Our motto is into the fray without hesitation. And that's going to be your only hint here. Can anyone guess what that insoluble trait Vanguard is? You're going to have to step forward for me to hear it, but... No? Okay. Well, in the early days of my time here at Ascension, I spoke to many of you about something I felt was a core difference in handling fear. The words that sit in common, both considered virtues, but also very different. The difference between courage and bravery. Does anybody remember?
Never mind. I'm a fool. I'm a better fool.
For those of you unaware, to act without fear is to be brave, right? You have no fear, and so you go onto the breach. But when I asked a lot of you, you said that courage was the better of traits, and that's because to be courageous is to act despite your fear. I'll be honest, I'm kind of afraid up here. And I'm doing it anyway. Right? That's courage. And I feel like Vanguard is courageous. Each of Vanguard, starting at the top with Zachary, always stoic. Ryder, the tenacious. Augusta, the curse breaker. Jamie, Jamie is probably the most courageous of us all because he acts despite not knowing. You know, when he came to us, we wanted him. And I'm sorry, it's just Vanguard is courage. It's amazing to me. I think I had a title written down here for myself. Linux of the Eerie, the Sassy? Did somebody get into my notes? Nerali? I'm not sassy. What the fuck? Okay, so, sorry. I think someone got into them. Okay. Vanguard is the thick bulwark upon which the rest of the Academy can always rely on. Our squad is the first to the fight and often last to the back line. The danger is greatest to us, and we take this danger so that the rest of you can flourish and succeed in your tasks. We didn't get there overnight, and it took hard work and a lot of ignoring formations training in favor of doing our own thing. We use formations, you know, it's just DeVito Rapupi didn't exactly write the laws of war with a squad of so many different kinds of people in it.
This is true.
And, you know, it's been a while since I've been in this suit. At least it's been a while since I've given anyone the privilege of seeing me in it. All of you should probably consider yourselves lucky. I remember the last time I put this thing on, I got some snide remarks from some stuffy nobility about being a pet lizard in a suit. Not that they could have possibly known what they were looking at. They weren't looking at a lizard in a suit. They weren't looking at me. They weren't looking at an eerie drake. Power. They were looking at something that every single person in this room, every single student, every single professor, every single official, and maybe even some of the guests are. We're peacekeepers. We're bringers of justice. We're the agents of light. I mean, some of us. I mean, you know, some of us maybe don't want to spread light, but, you know, you're still cool. I like you guys.
Suit yourself.
At least that's what I aspire to be personally, and I feel like bringing that light and being just and, you know, to be dramatic, saving the world, is something that everybody here wants to do. I don't think anybody wants to live in a not world. Not worlds are weird. I think in some way, all of us aspire to be protectors of the realms of humanity and dwarves and spirits and elves and lichen and giants and more. And even those who may not want us to protect them, like the orcs, you know. Oh, I have a note in here about kangaroo lichen. I think that's in the wrong piece. I was wondering if kangaroo lichen were real. Just hold on. That entire paragraph is striked out. Yeah, I'm almost there. Hold on. All of those gathered, our sister academies, the cross-allied forces of the Ancestra Treaty. Without our efforts, and without the efforts of our allies within and abroad, this world would be open to catastrophe. We are the first and last line against dark forces, cults, and murderers who would tear the fabric of our many joined civilizations down from the mantle and replace it with brimstone blood and anathema. So, raise your heads high and set to act with courage in your hearts, because just like Vanguard, and just like I know any one of you is capable of, virtues are a skill that can be honed. You can learn it. You can become courageous. It is not given to you by noble blood or something that comes naturally in a dream. It's a work. It's a virtue. Together we stand, united as one. Also, I'm conducting a coup against Zach. I'm in charge of Vanguard now. Thank you.
The best time to post that is at the end of the speech.
Thank you, Lenny.
It shows,
I'm disappointed you didn't jump
If I
on the
could
stage
please get
Zachary.
Ignis representative.
Wonderfully said.
All right.
you know, that speaks a lot about, Zach, if everyone wants to overthrow him as leader.
I would say so.
Always Vanguard.
I still remember that he captains a boat and he immediately gets a mutiny.
The next.
Alright, I know that some of you guys are a little bit tired of standing, perhaps a little bit tired of holding your glasses up at this point, so I'll try and keep it short and sweet, okay?
If you don't mind, I'm gonna sit back down.
I don't know, man.
I really liked it. Right.
Thanks.
I'm disappointed that you didn't dive off the stage into Zachary.
It's okay.
Before I came to the academy, to be honest, I didn't really know, or rather, I haven't even spoken to or even really seen many of the other species. I only really knew of my kind and whatever else was around me down below. Honestly, I was really scared. I didn't know what was going to happen, and it's an entirely new environment, and when I first came here, I treated it like I had to be on my toes always, that there was threat around every single corner. But as I got to know everyone. I got to know them, their people, their cultures, their stories. I realized just how much I missed out. And I've been alive a very long time, and I thought I had seen it all, but no. Truly being up here is a breath of fresh air. By the way, Linux, you're totally right on the this being scary part. I hate public speeches. Fun fact. But I love you guys enough to do it anyway. Perspective. You all had given me perspective, and I think that is a gift often underestimated. So I am going to share something with you all. Something that I know some of you really need to hear. I was speaking with a GMA student, Rudy, a little while ago. And he told me something that I didn't think that I would hear. I didn't even really think about it, and I'm sure you guys haven't been either, or at least most of you. When we go out and we are sent on every mission, most of us just remember the stress. That is our perspective of it. The blood that we shed. The dangers we face. But when I spoke to Rudy, that was the first time that I had ever heard us called. He said that you guys are all my heroes. We don't really get to see what our actions cause. Whether it be good or bad, I think we really need to remember that what we are doing here is good. We have helped people's lives more than we can possibly even quantify. Most of us are caught up in problems that seem so insignificant in comparison. At least when you see it through that lens. We have saved lives. There are lives presently in this world that are still here or able to live or leave peacefully because of the actions that we have taken. We are heroes in the eyes of these people. And I want you all to really let that sink in. So know that if any of you are feeling like maybe you're unwelcome or that you aren't, or that you are unliked or that your presence is a hindrance, it isn't. All of you have shaped the world for the better.
Yes, I'm sure you really want world
And on that
peace
note,
for
I can't quite let a particular set of actions go unnoticed. Chips has worked day and night to make sure that this wonderful event could even happen in the first place.
Okay.
Nice.
So too have the many Fae here tonight, helping you guys have nice drink, get well seated, have great entertainment. So if we all could, just some claps for them all.
Yes.
All right.
For your boyfriend.
So
Oh, goodness. Making a scene.
just remember,
Don't let it go to your head, my guy.
Again, you are all heroes.
Hold on to that. Damn you, Stark. Let me have this, you mother.
I would die for each and every one of you.
Just keeping you humble.
I know it's the same for you guys too.
Don't.
So let's keep saving the world, okay? I wouldn't do it with anyone else. You all have a wonderful night.
I mean, you know, I might
Cheers.
come up with a couple suggestions on who else to add.
Cheers. Cheers.
If I could get Gallant's rep and GMA's rep.
Did yours? Do you have a second in mind?
Dita's here.
Oh, Dita's here. Okay, cool.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Yeah,
did you-
he's here.
Good
relations with the
Dita, the plan worked.
I know, I can see that. I did not want to interrupt. Len, did you already have yours prepared as a backup?
No.
You were called up to the stage, by the way.
It's okay. I mean, ready for us.
Wait.
You got this. I believe in you.
You forgot? You
It's a book reference.
She had a fashion emergency.
Okay.
was better at the speeches.
I would have written the speech had I known she wasn't going to.
I don't think she knew.
Beautifully said.
Slow, but
I said
Fine, she works
emergency.
in the fly.
Where is the... Oh, right.
Bit of a wallflower anyway.
Hey, she's got it. I mean, if she can help, like, I like it.
You look kind of tall. Normally, turn around and look at Adrian.
Hello?
It was her idea.
Also, Davro.
I'm just always there.
She gave me the idea.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, I'm gonna return back to my table where I will never see my boyfriend.
Dita gave me the idea, and yeah, I followed her example.
Interesting.
Should be having a speech first.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dita Al-Siroko, and I have been chosen as tonight's representative for GMA. I would like to introduce my speech with a story. When I first arrived here, well, even before arriving here, I was very excited to get to meet new people. I unfortunately come from a background where being different is frowned upon. Being different makes you an other, as in an outsider. But when I got into GMA and I saw the possibilities of being myself, it was liberating. So you can only guess my ecstaticness when I heard about the possibility of being, you know, qualified to even come to the games. Yes. Sorry, I'm nervous. But once we got here, I am loath to say that it wasn't all that I had hoped or imagined it to be. We still ran into the same problems as we saw back at home. Instead of being seen as sister schools, we were seen as rivals, the opponents. Not by design, not by choice, I understand, but still. But as the days continued and the days turned to weeks, the weeks turned to months, we have built a camaraderie here that I believe is unparalleled. We finally feel like sister schools. We finally feel like we belong. And that is the main part of what I expected, what my dream of coming here and seeing everyone of different races, of different walks of life, working together. And I sincerely hope that this can continue past the games and we can still be friends. I would like to thank every single one of you for welcoming us and being allies, comrades, family. Thank you.
Cheers. United as one.
I would have taken it out for it.
Games are awesome, every single one of them.
Hello there, everyone. My speech is a little bit different. Mine includes a bit of an activity. But I believe I wanted to theme my speech about unity. Because in more ways than one, without unity, none of us would be here today. Now, below me, you can see the board. And above it, it says, "Together we stand united as one." That is the motto of this academy. And it's been since the very beginning. This academy was founded over 250 years ago. And those words have stuck with every pair of students that have come through those doors since the day it all started. Now, some of us, this is our first times here. Some of us others, like teachers and myself, have been to this academy before. And I'm glad that when I return to this academy, in all my seriousness, I'm glad I met each and every one of you. And in regards to GMA, you guys are a guest here. You joined us only a few short months ago. At the beginning, we all started as enemies. It might not, feel that way, but in a sense, we were told that we had to fight each other in an arena surrounded by our peers to prove ourselves. And I believe today, after we've fought alongside each other and against each other, and all different combinations of other, we are now together united. So, if you don't mind reaching with your glass and taking your other hand and placing it upon your chest, if you could all join me in saying the school's motto one last time before we continue the night. Together, we stand united as one.
Together we stand
united as one. Cheers.
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 Now, below me, as I said, there was a bit of an activity along with my speech. Professor Berrien gathered all of the different squad leaders, and we had different ideas from each squad to show our unity and also show us working together. And so Gallant Squad had decided that we would do a mural. There's a box down there that has paint and water in it. All I'm going to ask of you is sometime during the night, if you don't mind putting your hand in the fey paint, putting your handprint upon the board, we can demonstrate through a visual that we all stand together. All of our handprints upon that wall will be a display of our unity with each other. So like I said, during tonight, if you'd like to do that, feel free. And then this will be, I believe, Berrien has plans with this mural, but I believe it's a beautiful sign of what things are happening and where we are moving forward. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Unless I forgot something.
Thank you, everyone. We will start now. If you would like to put your hand on the, Rex's thing. I don't know how to say that. Piano, please. Hit it.
They're doing it like cavemen. They're using hands. Put your hand on Rex's thing.
We will be now having some dancing, and the activities on the rooftop will be slowly opening for your pleasure. Please enjoy the rest of the night.
On the rooftop. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh yeah.
Hopefully flipping.
You want to put your hands on the mural?
Ryder, you dragging your
I'll be
entire
right
squad out
back.
was so
Walking.
fun.
I think everyone's gonna be closer.
I'm gonna make sure that they're set up on the rooftop, and then I'm gonna come down and do the thing.
Love everyone too.
What do you think of the speeches, Greta?
Looking shy. Everyone does.
Some were long-winded. Some were,
Electric powers are fucking
well,
charge of my tracker.
some give off an air of vanity.
Me? You want me to go?
All in all, they did their best.
I'm eager people, and I like to my when I don't ask. Gets me in trouble sometimes.
I see.
See nothing wrong.
Well,
See what happened while I was away. I heard about your
at least everyone's seems on the same page of being inspiring.
Okay, so something did happen. I won't say. Now that I think about it, I guess that is the same old, isn't it? There we go.
You know, it's crazy.
Speaking of same
I
old,
thought
Oh
we
my
were sex
god.
to each other.
functioning arms.
Hmm.
Very.
I love that you.
Are you in?
This reminds me of like your first outfit, like for the academy. Actually is the original like.
Of course it is.
Okay, yeah.
Something the matter?
Your original.
I believe I will ask for both you and Cortez to assist me with something.
I mean, it's with you that I wanted to be with tonight.
Stop getting stronger.
Cortez, if you do have a moment, could you assist me? I don't mean to pull you away from your date.
Of course.
See someone not know.
Yeah, I can water match you to clean you off if you don't want to use the bucket in there.
Oh.
There's a bucket and some towels in there.
Where do you want to put it?
Not a lot of people are going low.
This doesn't change its one piece. In fact, I mean, I could get that.
I wonder what color they're gonna get.
Happier now.
We'll find out.
You can move your hand around a little bit. They're a bit further apart.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I got you on both sides, babe.
I'm gonna need a wash more than just a bucket.
That's fine. There's a bucket and water, but fair. Here, I can clean you off more if you'd like.
Okay. Yes. You know what? Let's go a little different.
Actually, wait a minute. That makes some sense then.
It didn't go away.
There it is. Clean yourself off on my shield of water. There you go, sir. Just wipe yourself down. Like, there you go. There you go.
Okay. Good. Don't want to take it off and shock him.
There you
I'll
go.
take off my glove and.
You got it? You go for it.
Use a shield.
Just clean yourself up that way. With a bucket and there's some towels in there to dry off.
Where do you plan on placing yours?
Should have set up a table, but there was not a lot of time.
You know what?
If you
I give
would,
you points for
give me a lift.
innovation.
I considered macaroni things.
Right in the center.
Sure.
Gluing it to
Where do you
paper,
want
but
to
this worked
place
out
it?
better.
Don't try to lift me up with your paint. Painted hand. Very well.
Fair enough.
I'm proud of that speech. I made it on the spot. Hey man, some of that's where some of the best speeches come from. Great speech, Linux.
Okay, put me down.
I don't have my paint on your dress, so.
Everyone's the only one who wrote it down, probably.
I was worried he was gonna say. I was worried he was gonna say the Unity stuff like I did, and then I'd be screwed.
There you go. There's a towel to dry off if you need. Yeah.
That is very convenient.
I didn't think about it until just now. Yeah, fair enough.
This is
Some days I don't feel like it.
I believe
Just move your hand around and peek at him.
I feel like I'm
Oh, you said like that.
eye level with you and actually having this situation
I didn't see the little light.
Just happens. same person.
If they were rain clouds, we would be wet right now, and I'm feeling dry as hell.
Wait, one sec. Yeah, you're gonna walk in.
Okay.
There's at least no fish detecting.
What is the problem?
That is, ice golem, ice sculpture. That is very interesting.
At your leisure. At your leisure.
Okay. What am I looking at when I get to the wall?
Brazier, I assume. Then it's not your concern. It shouldn't concern you.
Am I going? Is something there?
Oh.
If it concerns, if it concerns one person.
The smoke is collecting. We should open a window.
Yes.
Well, I think we.
By the way.
It might not be fully real.
What are the activities?
Professor.
That's actually a surprise. We've specifically been told not to tell.
Alright, I'll have to wait for my date to come. Then I'll
I
go.
guarantee, though, they're great. I've seen them.
I believe you.
Oh. This one of yours, Professor?
Oh.
Oh, there's one over there too.
Interesting. That's what we saw earlier.
Yes, I brought them in this morning.
Borrow.
They're lovely.
Mm-hmm.
You guys gonna fly? I've actually never run a griffin before.
Most people haven't. It's
Would you mind coming with me and fly on a griffin, Retta?
Sure thing. Are there any
These-
precautions we must
one
take?
person.
For these two, just make sure you stay within the saddle. They have.
Ah.
These are
Never
some of the more
actually-
experienced and how to put it. They have a mild temperament. We use these two as well as some of. Well, these are two of the griffins they use to train new riders at Voltarius. So they're calm and they're used to handling inexperienced riders. So there shouldn't be any complications.
Thank you.
They have a route that they know as well, though they're probably going to deviate from it because they don't really like sticking to routines. So long as they remain near the barrier, so anywhere within it or a few hundred feet around it, they should be safe. If they were to fly too far away, it would not be so easy to keep them under control, but at least for now, they are safe.
And is there any assistance in climbing onto these creatures?
Yes, actually, hold on, let me pull the strap down. Right, you should be able to put a foot in that and use it as a step, basically. And then you can go onto the horn of the saddle and pull yourself up the rest of the way.
How big are the saddles? Or is it
there are
only
two.
one per person? Oh, two?
There's there's a more frontwards seat and a more backwards seat. Or not backwards, but further towards the back.
Wait, where is it?
They may be in the back when they're your hands. You may need to
Yeah. Apparently the seat does not like me.
Yes, I have a feeling it has something to do with the climbing you did earlier.
Us with the tyrant made it there too.
Oh.
I was very surprised.
There, now it's
Okay. Oh.
Really?
Do one more just. There we go. Okay, I think I'm all set.
Let's see if I can manage.
Stay near the barrier. Don't crash into anything. Don't go looking for fish. They'll bring you fish when you get back. You'll have fish when you return. Try to return them within about 5 minutes.
Experience comes with experience.
Okay. Oh. Okay, this is a bit high. This. Cray, is this your first time playing as well?
Yes, actually. Oh, this is so
I
scuffed.
never thought this would be actually really amazing. Never actually ridden, let alone seen the animal of my family crest, but this definitely is an interesting experience.
Adric, I must ask, what exactly are your intentions?
To be honest, I have no intentions.
None at all.
Exactly. It was just that I want to have a good time. And figured considering everyone was so adamant about it, I might as well follow through.
Good. Keep it that way.
What do you think I had in mind?
I'll be honest. With the amount of hemming and hawing you were doing, and with how often you were glancing my way, I was afraid that perhaps you had developed some sort of feelings beyond platonic friendship.
I haven't really seen it that way, to be honest, but I thought this would have been a good opportunity to at least get to know you a little bit better. Besides, I view everyone in GMA as friends, at least. Even if considering how rude Linif has been towards me in particular, but I enjoy everyone's company. And
Lineth
I
is
just
honestly not
feel like
somebody that you
sometimes
need to concern yourself with until he tries to do something.
That's why I haven't really tried doing anything to improve relationships with him. But I do apologize for dumping this on you. I'm usually just the one who actually encourages spontaneous planning, because that's just usually how I am, unfortunately.
Adric, the single most annoying thing that you or almost anybody could do is to apologize incessantly.
Hmm. I see. I just don't want to disappoint, that's all. Because frankly, I actually didn't think you would agree to this. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think we can get off. Oh. Okay. Here. Let me help you down. Oh.
That was refreshing.
Yes, definitely don't experience something like that all the time. I think they're playing music downstairs.
You must have had that familiar taking a few images.
Keep in mind, our previous professor could see through plants, so who knows what was. Holy shit! There's
You recognize
Vesperian robot.
Minerva, Professor Brunswick.
More intelligent one with the silicon coating.
What are these other four?
There's more over here too.
4 Emma or whatever.
Professor who?
Oh, there's us.
Is that Vavina in the background?
I don't know.
Looking behind the pillar, like someone with a crush. Is that who that
The
is?
start of year 3.
Yeah, because of her.
It's like Professor Carver.
This was these are the old professors we used to have.
It's a
Willow
interesting
and
beach.
Professor Vaughn. This is the day when they visited the Academy from Hesperia to pick up crystal shipments from our cave.
Yeah, you got some high.
Oh man, that was back when I used to carry my shield with me. And me and my girlfriend's body pillow plus chips, I guess, keeping Linux company.
Body pillows.
Oh shit! There's the Hesperian Chapel, top left. When we this is about I think this is like an hour before we discovered that steward was manipulating your queen with his magical glasses. But long ago,
that was a trip trying to figure that out.
Yeah, with me for some reason shirtless, and then blah blah blah. Over there though is a butt naked picture of Vargas. I don't know why they put it on there when he's fighting a bear. Bottom right. Yeah, Vargas.
Let's fucking
yeah,
go.
apparently. So right
Vargas is definitely a unique professor.
After the fight. So at least they took a picture of Jack, and I'm glad they didn't show. Yeah.
At least they took some time to include some of us.
Yeah, I saw some GMAs over on the side. Nice.
Back when I was going through some things.
When we got, hey guys, wait, hold on, hold the fuck on.
Okay.
It's when we got off the bus.
That counts.
This is when we got off the bus that doesn't exist.
Hun, what?
I found proof.
I don't
The
believe
bus
there's such a
exists.
thing as a bus.
Oh yeah, the bus fucking exists!
I don't see what you mean.
The bus fucking exists. There's not a thing. The bus fucking existed, I swear. They've been gaslighting the whole time. The buses never existed.
That is a weird looking construct, and trust me on this, I worked with that.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate this photo.
Everything is
Raleigh and Linux. Guys,
everything we know
they've
is a
been
lie.
gaslighting us. The buses don't exist, but they're right there.
Everything we know is a lie. I knew it was here. I knew it was real.
I
You were
certainly
so
don't know what
excited.
you're talking about, dear.
How did they get that shot?
Listen.
And you,
I have no
I
idea.
can't believe
Very
you
fast.
infatuated that early on.
Fine. You wish.
Probably the fairy,
can't
I'm assuming.
There's a fairy.
Where am I? Where am I?
They've got sketch fairies?
Wait, who's this?
Sketch fairies, probably.
These are some the lava fairy.
I cannot believe.
Looks like it's all a Vanguard, so this must be
I love how most of my pictures I'm on the ground.
Professor Albrecht.
6? You're on the ground, surviving.
Look at the picture that they took.
I'm on the ground.
Okay, none of my
This is
6
Ryan
am I
Drowned
the main. You have your own photos.
It is a.
That's Flora. I only have one.
Oh,
All of
looks
yours are
like
good.
that's Jixie.
At all.
Must be good. They caught me laughing with my eyes closed and not a
Pretty good, Phaedra. Have a picture of me with my shield.
Looks silly. I look like a fool.
We had body pillows at one point. We used our merits to get them.
Yeah, but wait, is it
Professor.
Zach, not. What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
that's the thing. It's best we don't ask questions.
You can see others are starting
That does nothing but raise fucking questions.
I can't tell, but it looks like they done Cortez a bit dirty there in that picture.
Wait, was this the day we
I'm
arrived?
not in any photos.
Indeed.
They cut me off in the picture. They cut me off.
It's okay, they covered up Cortez over here.
Oh, there you are, right there. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's, I'm stickier than I thought.
Right, Dabble, come in.
Oh, I'm up there.
Wonder where these pictures were taken from.
All I know is they can't guess anymore that the bus never existed.
Alright, let's go take the Griffin Rock. Let's go to the car. Come on.
See, I knew that.
Do you like how I'm facing a different direction?
Yeah, you
I like how most of mine I'm on the ground.
This one's
Look, there's me.
That is definitely you, Hoshi.
Yeah.
Princess Penelope.
prepared for this
What
one.
is that?
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah, you weren't here back then, Peridot.
You'll be okay, right?
I'm satisfied.
And then I will pick you up and you both come in.
The one you must have came.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember the maze back then.
They just flew off into the darkness. Certainly, this is the
How long ago?
Shit.
Well, that's
Actually, that kind of sounds.
Oh,
They check around.
it seems like this girl's been on a lot of adventures.
By the way, Morgan, I think you need to see something.
some sort of guy.
There's a photograph
Galu, you are
Oh,
blessed.
great. Oh my god. I don't want to go into this right now.
Really? Oh, I can show you though, or not.
Just trying to get a
Sure.
chip on the place. Something I should say to enjoy yourself over the years. I didn't want to lose you.
I bet. Looks great.
It was a prank.
There's none of me on here. Fucking capture something. Hell no.
You were there the whole time.
I couldn't see anything. My bad.
Enjoying your time so far, Crota?
If I blinks a second, sorry.
I suppose as well as anyone who's no big cut.
Oh, the fuckers that hunted the fucking shark without me.
You got a picture of
Yes.
little devil.
Yes.
Oh, look, I'm right there.
Little devil. Wow.
Wow.
So aggressively too. I can't believe.
Before disaster,
Changed a lot of this one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Is it the one that you found?
There's a few faces.
What?
Who took
That kind of pack is like a concert.
Took what?
The one. Oh, there's a picture of.
Actually,
There's a picture of.
What is it?
These pictures right here. These pictures right
Victor
here.
with a cat
These are the
girl.
most badass people on
Photo
campus.
guy, like, they're all
Alright,
magic
those two
I believe you.
What the heck?
It's an alternative, Victor. You'll just have to live with it.
Oh yeah, you can see it on the shoulders too.
Hmm.
Behind. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking that it's honestly like
Extremely advanced.
the secret ninja fairies. Were there intramurals that we haven't? We just don't know exist.
At the very least, we're through the worst part of it.
What am I doing?
Ninja fairies. They have to be.
I see.
Don't necessarily disagree.
How did they get that?
I was literally in a coma, and they thought that was funny.
You're welcome.
Did he have to go back to?
Hmm.
Yes.
seat. When we still had all the body pillows.
Yo, I was there when he did that. Yeah, that was
Maybe they're still playing music downstairs and we can possibly enjoy the dance at least.
I would very much rather not.
Now they just immortalized it.
Fair enough.
If you wish for a good time, I suggest you find it elsewhere.
I never thought it would come up against a wyvern. But
Oh.
that attack versus that wyvern was probably the
And again, I've decided to make a commitment that I want to at least follow through on, so.
Traded blows with a wyvern.
That costume Bev is wearing.
I'm sure you'll make somebody a fine partner someday.
She can transmute in any way, can she?
Someday, if it's possible,
Out of
I'm sure somebody will figure
curiosity, why did you agree to this?
like you can I don't know, see things
For appearance's sake.
as though they were recorded in real time.
This is the hunts right there in the middle.
Fighting a bear naked.
Because it looks like that's that snow.
I don't quite understand.
Jamie MVP. That's for sure.
You're gonna get on a griffin?
Hi, I'm Jamie. Alright, Jamie, they got your shot. Yeah, they got a shot at your shot.
I, at the very least, get to show up to a dance with somebody. And you don't have to be the poor boy who got rejected.
That we don't really know exists.
I'm not gonna be too heartbroken.
But to be fair,
Honestly, I was planning on being rejected. Everything else I didn't really plan for.
It's really nice to see.
Is that what it was inspired?
Congratulations, I suppose.
Is a distinct possibility.
I have no clue what
I'm gonna be honest. Joseph was like one of the funniest fuck people that I've ever met. Like,
Alright, we start on this right here, I guess.
I always hold only bad memories for Greta. As a child, fall season is when you rarely see the older members of your family. They're usually traveling the country or sometimes even the world.
I've been asking, no one's answering.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we also have it.
Looks like everyone just vacated upstairs then.
You've seen it firsthand. I have a history with sprinting into rooms that are on fire.
It's okay, they're only gonna use these.
Usually it's to grab me and exit. I would hope so.
Good evening.
Because I don't think those draperies
No, I just
are
almost ran into your
Greetings.
Oh.
It's a pleasure to meet you and you again.
So you were making the choice?
Likewise, yes. You'll forgive the recent absence from the academy. I had much to take care of down south.
To grab you and leave. So, let's go.
It's nothing for me to mind.
Alright.
Yeah, for now, anyways.
I saw that too. I saw that
It's
too.
a pleasure to meet you, and we'll probably have to ask your name again later tonight.
Barrel, like the jewel.
Good to see you back, Professor.
Lovely
Much
to meet
wine.
Oh, it's a fun time. We should
Have your time at the. We should. Would enjoy that.
We'll make some time then.
I heard much of this excursion you all had at this island.
Would you be referring
I'm glad
to
not too many people were.
Yes.
Would you happen to be referring to
What they described as the
attack,
demon
or-
fish.
Ah, the demon fish.
The merfolk.
Yes, that was
plenty of
Honestly.
experience in that realm to understand how dreadful that probably was.
I think I got my face scolded once or twice at least.
Seeing as you are Eosian military, the hat, if you may excuse me, I can only imagine the sorts of horrors
truly.
you've seen.
Well, there's definitely all kinds when it comes to merfolk. As we've seen firsthand here at the Academy as well. We have those such as our cadets and the monstrosities that you ran into. Pardon
Everybody
my
did an admirable
description.
job. And as you said,
Glad to hear
it
it.
was quite the relief that nobody got. Well, we experienced no fatal casualties, at the very least. Everybody came out in tip-top
Glad everyone's
shape.
back. And I mean, heck, at the very least, if you got scalded in the face a few times,
Have you seen,
well, I couldn't tell.
Who are you
Yes,
looking for?
You got that going for you.
They're both on the roof right now.
Yes,
taking a look at the photographs.
thanks to our healers in GMA, they've taken care of me as soon as I got injured.
I'm dying inside. Why
Good,
did I come here?
Well, don't let me keep you from the festivities any longer.
And us to you.
I'm leaving that here.
Have a good evening.
Because I'm going to grab that when I come back. Oh, I see more.
Making sure.
Thank you,
Professor.
I believe I'll need to get some fresh air. Excuse me.
Wine.
Is there something the matter?
I'm perfectly fine. As I said, I just need a breath of fresh air.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Burkarna, boss hold nothing but pain. You'll find no shortage of people who look down on you. People who are trying to use everything about you against you. Fencing always took Herta's fancy. A lot more than dancing did. Of course, she was often praised for her dancing. And the more she was praised, the more she did well. But fencing really caught her attention. She had the most fun with it. It was actually at, it was at the, well, what would it be called? A fencing academy? A small fencing academy for some Asperian noble children. It was there that she met somebody she loved. I've given hints before as to who this person might be, but it's admittedly pretty buried, you know, with everything else that goes on in all these sessions. But that person was truly incredible to Coretta. She almost hopes that they would somehow show up here. Hope against all hope. Maybe whisk her away. They could have fun like they used to. Just be friends again. But that's not going to happen. It's not gonna happen because balls only bring pain, right? I can't expect anything good to happen.
The two of them would be fine because they're the same size, but I'm his girlfriend.
You could have been the same size.
Okay, I could have, but my dress would have been on the floor, dear.
Oh, yeah,
This doesn't
shit,
shift with me, unfortunately.
fair.
I didn't have time to magically. Yeah, be a little awkward. Well, it may be a little more awkward.
Let's get some water. A little too crowded up there for you?
I needed a breath of fresh air.
Gardens are nice for that. There's a walk down there. Pretty flowers and all that. Not in your color, but.
I believe I might take your suggestion.
It was brief. I wanted to give her a flower.
Dress is pretty risque.
How was your walk out?
It was refreshing, to say the least.
Is everything starting to get a bit too much?
You miss seeing her face, and that's just how I know.
You guys should take a ride on the Griffins.
How difficult it is.
Already have. We can say we had the pleasure of being the first to ride them.
I guess it's fiance now.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
We had to wait in line a little bit, but nothing wrong with that.
Miss Coretta.
I love that we had the same idea.
I as well. And I absolutely adore the Saigonese design you have on yours.
Thank you. Well, they are our neighbors, so a lot of our influence came from them. And I love the blue roses. Excuse me?
I felt I absolutely had to, seeing as how they're my theme of a sort, a motif.
Lotus blossoms for me.
And they suit you well.
As do you. And you look very nice as well, Adric.
Thank you, Norali.
Dashing. But did you hear the rider got slammed into the wall by Lenneth, and then Lenneth took his date for dance.
Oh.
Has there been more?
I know.
That
You didn't
sounds
see
like an interesting tale.
Lenneth was
No.
on the dance floor with the rider's date after he spun him and made him hit the wall.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Oh, how was your Griffin ride, you hussy?
Madame agreed.
Oh my god. It was great. We talked about life and
Not
stuff.
you, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet it would have been
Yeah,
so
talked about-
nice if we did it together.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, could you?
It's like the fourth time she's done this. This is the fourth time you've done this.
And you would have
this
the
is starting to
gall to
become some
chase
kind of
after
weird
her.
show.
How shameless.
My goodness. I don't want to climb up all these goddamn stairs. Well, what are you doing to me?
Oh, excuse me.
If it makes you if it makes you feel any better,
This is a harder time for me as well.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Listen, the Griffin ride isn't that
Imagine
good.
how they feel
'cause I
doing it
couldn't see
every
anything.
day.
Yes. Now I'm experiencing everything from a new perspective.
Walk a mile in
You're not
someone's
short
shoes,
enough.
so you'd understand.
Oh, I
You
can
know,
think of a
same
few
height as
people who could
Davil.
stand to do the same.
Yeah, but if you were the same height as me, it would be so much different.
Boys, am I right?
When did that make me the height of a gnome?
I can think of a few others who could
2 foot?
definitely stand to do the same, though. Could you imagine? What's his name again? Zachary?
Exactly.
Do they even like
Oh,
being called gnomes?
Please, I would love for. Oh, Coretta, you
don't
should have
know.
seen last year, he did a spell or
Apparently
something
you
that
had
went
a gnome
wrong,
for a professor.
and his
I love how
body
you
just
two are talking behind our
imploded.
fans. That's amazing.
So he was very chunky for a while, and you should have seen the way he had to waddle his fat ass up the stairs.
Oh my god, are you talking about Zach over there?
I can
Ladies are
on-
conversing there.
You're talking about
I only regret that I wasn't around to see it.
I could draw you the exact image.
Oh, please do.
To die for. I will. I absolutely will.
I do hope it's something
Did
that
our
haunts
dates just
him.
run off with each other?
It seems they have.
Oh my goodness, it's too
Wow.
easy.
Miss Narali, would you mind being my date for the evening?
Absolutely, Lady Coretta.
It's an absolute pleasure. Especially for one
Pleasure's
as
all
beautiful
mine,
and
dear.
charming as yourself.
Oh, he
What did
ran-
Edric do?
Jimmy. He ran off with my boyfriend. Could you believe this?
My student ran off with your boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
He knows better.
It certainly doesn't seem to
All right.
prevent him from being so scandalous. Hmm?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, well, you two have fun. I'll do what I can about that.
Why, thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Well, it's too late. You're my date now.
Alright, I'm going to sleep.
Yes. Perfect. I found a new date.
I know. That's why I'm going to sleep. After all that you've done, after all that I've done for you.
Done for me.
Unbelievable.
I certainly
even
can't be helped.
dedicated my speech
A short
to you.
queen is definitely more
dedicated a-
suited for her than a short king.
Professor Selene, you look even.
Okay, I'll see you later. Good night.
Bye, dear. Love you.
What a diva.
I know. It's all families like that, so. Shall we?
We shall.
Guiding hand is much needed.
Yes, I am here.
Oh, you're back.
Yes, I was conversing with the one you ended up dumping, and broken his heart. He was crying all over the place. How could you? He
How
was a good
shameless
man.
of him.
You ruined his heart.
He left me to go on a griffin
I have to console a brother
And
in
you
arms.
take his side.
Because you decided.
You haven't even heard my
I
side.
expected better.
Here's the thing. I do not work on assumptions. Unlike Coretta here.
Close quarters combat.
Just now you've chosen the wrong side, to be honest. He broke my heart, AJ. He broke my heart.
Don't you
When
have
he
any
went on that
empathy?
griffin ride without me.
Okay.
Heart-shattering.
Okay, I think I understand the story. You broke each other's hearts.
He dedicated 5 minutes to
horrible
dance
people.
with me. 5 minutes.
Only 5.
Only 5.
Very combat capable professors in the academy.
Oh.
Wow.
You can trust them to have your back.
Did you,
Darling Nerali, let us dance the entire night. You'll regret this.
I love to.
No, now, ladies, you can plot the end of the world at another time.
You would consider this the end of the world.
Cheers. You two getting together and causing chaos? I think that would be a
Chaos.
good
We're
class
simply
level
having a
of
lovely
destruction.
night with each other. You know,
Mhm.
she has consoling my wounded heart.
apparently they were in a horrible relationship where they broke each other's hearts and then.
I generally prefer
This
You
is
know,
very
I think
complicated.
the term is femme fatales, and it fits all too well. You guys have fun.
Wait, what happened?
Well, thankfully, his party.
Say hi, Hoshi.
Hi.
Oh, there's.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Did you see it? There's a bunch of. Oh, yes. I rode the griffins earlier.
I heard.
90% of my view were wings.
I can imagine so.
Oh,
Did you
there
at
are
least enjoy
flowers
your
behind
time?
over there.
There's huh?
Oh, bunch of flowers.
Right behind
There's
here.
Flowers.
Maybe even this old dog can learn a trick or two from you.
Hopefully so. Hopefully we can at least
They smell good too.
They look gorgeous.
I guess, like, they say that women are flowers, and so you have to, like,
My
keep all out, and
goodness.
you ask, okay, you can water them, and
Oh, Ryder said that one is loud. Can you hear it?
You guys having fun?
I was informed I hadn't seen the garden yet, so I'm coming here to look at the garden.
Yeah, Ryder said it was loud. It was too loud, and that.
I can't believe
maybe
he would
kill him.
show his face here again.
I know. After he said good night, goodbye, good riddance.
Can't believe it.
Touch that grass, dude.
You want me to throw him?
All right.
Yes,
No, it's fine. He's thrown my heart enough tonight.
What the? I was told I hadn't seen the garden, and I had to see the garden before I left.
Why
And
didn't
you
want
would
to see the
come up
garden with
here.
me?
We are.
You're not doing it with me. You went ahead of me.
I'm with you right here.
You would say that merely being in the same room counts as being together?
What?
I'm taking notes. Hold on. I'm taking notes.
Being together is being in love in the same room, okay? God.
No, absolutely.
And what do you consider us then, Coretta?
I thought we discussed this before. You are my platonic escort for the night, remember?
You know what? Fair enough.
She told you before. I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
I mean, really, it's not much else to discuss. We made sure to go over this at length.
With the bush.
I should have fucking iced a fan. That would have been so cool, Augusta. Literally. That wasn't a pun, but I made it one. Cut someone's head off, though. How big is the fan?
How practical would an ice fan be? Can you like
Honestly,
open
on
it,
a
close
hot
it, or
day,
do you have
very
to like
practical.
melt it and then
I would love that.
True. But can you open
I'm
it,
more
or
of
do
a
you need to
winter
like
girl.
melt it into a new shape each time? You need to like close it.
That sounds complicated.
I would assume you would continue to hold its shape for the majority of the time that you are holding it. If I had to take a gander.
It would really be quite something if you were to go through all the trouble of remaking a fan every time you wanted to fold it.
That's fair enough. That's why you might as well just melt it.
Good evening,
Dita.
Oh, Dita.
I know, doesn't she look gorgeous?
Indeed.
And I
The
love
colors
having
suit you
makeup.
well.
You look like you're having fun.
Oh, thank you, but
Just
that
call me
was
if it changes.
complimenting yours. It's suits you very well.
Are you taller?
Yes. For 24 hours, I took a potion, a glamour potion.
Oh.
What was in the drinks?
It's pretty much
I
the
did
opposite
see a
of what I
life-size
did.
Hoshi picture, though, over there.
Oh yeah, so many fond memories over there.
Very.
Fond and not so
The thing is
fond.
that the picture of Hoshi on the board is true to life.
There is a unflattering
And they did the one-to-one.
image of me at the heart ball in a dungeon.
That's proportionately the biggest picture that anyone else has gotten.
It was part of a prank.
I did see you in your winter
take
colors,
it-
They had a
though.
picture of it too.
Yes, it was a very lovely
Ah,
picture.
I
of
miss
you
my
and your,
winter coat.
White hair.
It looks like if I were to lick the frog.
I love my white hair. Though I'm thinking of dyeing it a darker color for stealth reasons. Finding a purple bun out in the wild is very rare if you're not from around my area.
What other uncommon colors do your
There's green,
I've seen a green werewolf,
blue,
kind of like Hoshi.
pink. Pretty much every color under the rainbow.
Goodness.
I can
All
still
right.
tell her what. Yes.
How many
So is it
can
evolutionary?
be born at once? Because that means you could have.
Oh, you mean
like,
in
triplets
litters?
in each. Yes, is that the proper term? I
Three.
wanted to just guess. 3 at a time.
Three
So you
at a
can
time.
literally birth the
I
primary
have twin
colors.
sisters. One has purple with a yellow streak, and then the other one has blonde hair with a purple. Funny how that worked out.
Or someone has
And they're taller than
brown
me.
with a yellow banana.
I
I'm the
wouldn't know
big
that
sister, and
struggle.
they're taller than
I
me.
happen to be the tallest person in my generation.
No, I'm caressing the pedals.
Really?
It really is interesting.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. You have a snake on your back.
I could consider myself the envy of my sisters.
There's one around his neck.
Kind of feels similar like the feathers in
Yeah, I am not the envy.
There's one on my chest.
I am considered a runt. I am small, and my brother is projected to be definitely taller than me by now.
No, it's okay. He lives for the danger. I'm pretty sure he would throw himself
Whew.
into an active volcano if he could.
I can
Well,
definitely
it's slowly my
understand
leg
that
form.
feeling.
If it won't kill me,
My
and I had
sister's
the
children
reason
are
to,
likely about as tall as
possibly.
well, almost as tall as I am. I couldn't say for certain.
Snakes don't inherently.
Well, then it might be a rare genetic thing where every other generation gets a
But the snake
boost in
not
height.
always dangerous.
Yeah.
And perhaps.
I heard they're all like
little fellas inside of you.
Just don't let them
Think
get you
about it.
cocky.
venom and
Oh, you know I
Snakes are
wouldn't.
actually helpful around the gardens.
There are things like gopher snakes,
I know you wouldn't.
shovel
rodents
snakes,
that would
and
get
there
into
are
your.
ones that are
Well, would you like to go
dangerous,
inside the
yes,
garden?
They live in more.
We have been standing outside for quite some
Absolutely.
time, haven't we?
Of themselves, anyways.
I know.
oh, what kind of snake is on your back?
There's no really showing off the earth magic, just sliding.
There isn't really a definition to the one on my back. The one on my chest.
Looks like a viper.
Is that better?
That's a lot better, thank you.
Excuse me.
That one is dangerous, sir.
I'm
There is one
walking.
that
I just wanted to look
if it's
better
provoked,
for the dress
that's fine.
sake, okay?
Simply being
better.
around one doesn't make you dangerous.
So dramatic.
Only provoking one.
I believe he's only jealous because he doesn't get the luxury
chest
of
is
wearing
like
such a
dark. If you
fabulous
tried to
skirt.
take-
Symbolic.
If you tried to take their
Well,
lunch,
Then again,
He would look very good in a dress.
Yes, invade
I
their
mean, look at him now. You would think that
personal
he believes that
space.
he is
Think about it,
wearing a hobo
Liang.
chic.
Yeah, ooh. I'd say it's more of a
if I made
like
a
after hours.
mad, it
I'm
would
going
probably-
I'm going out kind of
probably
look. I'm feeling it though.
I can't
I'm
say
sorry,
no.
it's too hot.
No, I said I'm feeling it. You look nice.
So, I appreciate it. I know. I just said it's too hot, which is why I had to, you know. Never mind.
I know what you mean.
Honestly, I could recommend you a tailor or two that specializes in lighter clothing. So at the very least, you don't have to look as though you have to undress yourself to be comfortable.
Why not? You know, whatever is comfortable.
Can we change the topic? I feel everyone's gaze is on me, please.
But you're so handsome.
Well, now
I
that you
stare
brought
at you, I
attention to
stare
it,
at
You
now
and all the
everybody
eyes,
has-
I see them. How look at you.
Oh, he does. Oh my god, they do have a lot of eyes.
Oh my.
That is interesting.
But I remember you guys. You guys are one of Briar's guards. I remember.
Oh. Do they have a name?
I'm guessing all this is Briar's doing then?
Not.
guessing that's
Sort
taking
of,
pictures.
maybe. He's definitely fit
Oh.
the
There's a
bill.
lot of flowers that I don't
Oh, that
recognize.
one's
I guess
freaky
they're
looking,
from-
and I don't want to touch
The,
it because it might be
the arrangement
poisonous.
is definitely lovely.
I like the white rose ones with the long,
Okay.
I like.
little stems on their center.
Oh, big
There's
mushrooms.
left a little.
These.
What are those?
You know, it's honestly a shame. This looks like the perfect spot for a painter, some sort of artist to depict the scenery. Two people posed in front of it.
Right.
Down.
Oh,
Are we
they didn't.
posing? Okay.
I'm sure
doing?
somehow, some way,
There we go.
they'll get it. Because I don't know how the hell they get some of those shots off the
I'll
everything.
stand on
Or that, what
this
they're
side.
doing. Just mentally think real hard.
Okay. How about you
Here,
stand over here
Nirali.
and I'll take a mental picture of you.
How about we stand over here?
You're not gonna be in the picture?
Absolutely.
First you, then both of us. How about that?
But you have to be in the picture too.
I'm gonna be in the second
Alright,
picture.
ready?
But it's better if you're just in all the pictures.
Okay. Que convence. Okay. Over here.
I have to.
How you doing, Mason?
There we go.
And that should be it.
Fortunately, I had
Ooh.
to stand out.
I think perhaps you should get one with Mr. Adric.
Yeah,
Just to commemorate.
just okay. And that's okay by me.
Sure, I guess.
Did you want your picture?
Besides, you look good. You might as well and capture it for the time being. You're never know when we'll see you in a suit again.
I'm pretty sure somebody will get that picture anyway.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Here, might as well get to your other side so you can show off that
Oh.
cape.
This,
Did you want to
That was
put
a good
flowers
one.
behind us?
Yeah, sure. Which one?
You said you liked these ones.
These? Oh.
What are you doing?
Wondering what's going on here.
Oh, we're just having some fun.
There we go. I think this would work. Since all the details on the back of it.
Just, you know,
There.
stand on the other side of it.
Oh, I didn't get one with Linux.
Yep, they already went to bed.
Well, he gets to
Thank you,
suffer.
Kara.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's
I saw
suffering?
them as they were walking out the door. They were sad because all of
Yeah,
the
he
Vanguard
went
members
to
literally
bed.
went to bed early.
All
They
of them?
didn't. No, Jixer started talking to them.
I have no
I saw
idea. then.
Augusta. I saw Zachary for a bit. James
Yeah,
saw
no,
Maggie, I'm
he
pretty
said,
sure.
the way he put it, and these were his exact words, were as soon as I gave that speech about unity amongst Vanguard, they all left.
Well, yeah. They had to. They were. He saw them standing there during his speech.
To the other side.
Yeah, and then they all walked away as soon as the speech was done.
Yeah, because
Which
it was time,
technically
you
is
know,
what you
for the
should
next
do
speech.
because somebody else was
Yes.
speaking. Yeah. So
He's
you know
just
he's not
being a
wrong.
baby,
but
yeah.
He's just being he's just being weird about it.
Yeah.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Carly, do you want to take a picture?
I'll draw
Oh.
the pictures later for you.
Just so we
you
could
can
like be
enjoy
like, hey, we took a picture. All right, here, we can take a picture.
L plus ratio.
Yeah, right. I'm saying like ratio. Let's
Hey,
go.
not just here, not just. Come on, back.
You're right, though.
Okay, fine. Use the back up here. Using the back.
Also feels good.
You or me?
Okay.
Really? Do you think Papa will look good on me?
You can do it because I believe in your artistic abilities.
You missed the
Green or
Hmm.
red?
yes, the first announcements.
I'm definitely more
Looks
blue
like
guy.
I'll be fighting one more
It
fight.
grew
Maybe more
too fond of blue, you know,
for the,
because usually
finalists.
You made it to the finals?
a lot of the things they have.
Congratulations, dear.
They didn't say who we're fighting, but given the students on the other side, might be fighting Mason.
I mean, I did try Ren when I did the
Or Ryder.
Halloween potion and be like on fire.
There, I'm gonna smile. There.
Like I said,
I'll smile for
like
this
I
one
said,
photo.
It's easier to
Oh
understand
yeah,
to
no,
me.
it wasn't added on the pictures.
That's what I'm counting on. That's in silver, stopping it from healing slowly.
Alright,
If it comes to that.
Level is it?
You've kind of had, you know, a bad reputation whenever you tended to do silver.
I'm going to use my rending blades. We've all fought together.
You know what?
our
Understandable.
Strengths now.
Okay. Well, he should be able to, you know, he's strong enough, I guess. Dog, if not.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Be gone.
Yeah, be gone.
Oh, be gone.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, shit.
I'm
I'll
kidding.
go.
I
See
love
you later.
you.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
I know.
It's okay,
I know my
Mason.
place.
She likes to throw away good
Oh
people.
my.
You
It's
hold
okay.
your
Nah, I've been told to leave. Look, I know not to overstay my welcome.
Excuse me.
What? It was only a mere joke.
You would hide everything behind a
I'm coming
joke.
back now because I was being overly dramatic.
Can't believe you.
Don't know.
Can't believe you. Here.
Oh wait,
All
hold
I'm
on.
saying
Wait,
is
They
wait, hold on.
they do
wait.
not deserve our
Stop,
time.
Stop. Wait. Stop. Wait. Stop. Wait.
All
Stop. Wait.
I'm
stop,
saying is
stop,
that
wait,
men should be
stop, wait.
respected just as women.
Stop.
Okay?
Wait. Stop. Wait. Stop. Wait. Stop. Wait.
I always
Stop.
respect
wait.
Mason.
Wait. Stop. Wait.
We'll
Stop.
figure
Wait.
out
Stop.
something.
Wait. Just stop.
Finish
Stop right
cuddling
now.
him
Stop right now.
back in front of,
Stop right now. Is that right there? That what they're doing? You see that? I don't even know if you recognize that. Do you recognize that? What they're doing with the
I
fans?
do not
You should pay attention to
recognize
that. That's a language. That's a language.
Mm-mm-mm.
You should recognize what's happening right now.
Those griffins flying around.
Why am I supposed to be recognizing right now?
I'm not getting on that.
Oh, right.
You cannot be helped in this situation.
Have you seen the collages of images?
Enjoy yourself. I'm pretty sure.
I have, but I don't have any context behind
I would
them.
rather dig the hole and then figure
can
out
explain
after
some.
the end than
Understandable.
how to get out.
Okay, I will. You know what? Here, I'll go get your shovel.
Make it a big one.
You got it.
Oh, yes. Here we go. So a lot of these are my teachers. Of course, you know Professor Albrecht. Up at the top there. And then this was taken the first year. So there's a couple of people I don't recognize. But there is Professor... Oh, goodness.
I was curious about some of these pictures.
Yes.
Was he an awful sort of person?
It's gonna come back to me.
I think it, like,
He was our alchemy professor. The one that's touching the plant. Professor Vaughn. There it is. My goodness, the name escaped me because I haven't seen him in so long. And then we have Professor Willow here. He's also on leave, and
You also undid most of the
Professor Lorne Barnes. He was a character. A grand wizard.
The way he dresses seems like one.
He made
As I
these
think I've
wonderful,
seen-
fantastical shows and was very powerful. My goodness.
Hmm.
I miss him. He used to live in the lighthouse. And then the tiefling was Professor Bliss. She taught us charms and how to not be swayed by them, or at least attempt to. I think she's coming back. I'm not sure.
It'd be interesting if Professor Nisha talked to her.
I think they get along. And of course, Madame Minerva.
I
Glad
noticed.
she got the color back.
What happened to her eye?
Twist. I did notice.
I believe it was one of the missions we got on at
Figured
Took
nobody.
a little
It's
bit
a
of
lot.
time to apply it on.
Oh,
Nobody who's allergic was going to.
I see.
Oh, these were recent. I'm surprised they even got these.
I mean, she's a
Hmm.
vaccinate, so you don't know that. But it's fine.
Very,
Forgive
shots
me
were-
if
I think so.
I'm if I may be incorrect, but
I know that quite a few are allergic.
quite a few of these locations remind me of the monster hunting island.
Oh, they are. These are actually from the monster hunting. Well, except for this one. This one's from Kari.
Hopefully we can take a field trip down there sometime.
It's a lovely
Done where?
town. I spent my summer with them.
A place called Carrytown. I've only heard some things about the news that my mother's read, but haven't personally been there myself.
And I see they have all the leaders and the seconds, except for Ignis.
Hmm.
Yes, I couldn't, open at the table because you were there. And
Did they get some of these? This is very weird.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's possible they had like invisible.
I mean, that one
fade.
is very weird.
I've heard that there was like a squirrel that like
spirit photographers or fame photographers taking photos of people.
yeah, it's like some kind of face squirrel or something. Last I've heard.
And yes, it's weird that they're taking photos of naked
Oh.
people. But
wait,
oh,
Teachers in their
that is Harvard and Minerva bathing together. At least they're not naked.
Interesting.
They've lived with since I started hunting.
Oh, thank heaven.
That would have been quite
maybe
something
there's,
to
you know,
display in public.
Some very convenient clouds of steam or something could appear.
Ooh.
My magic.
Oh, that's Briar, what he used to look like.
Briar? Where?
Way at the top here.
Oh.
He used to have these beautiful haunches, these goat legs, and a big, bushy, gorgeous tail. Oh, I miss it.
Not for sure. No.
And then now he doesn't.
It's crazy.
I first ignited.
And then, oh, this was from Spirit Week.
The ring wasn't
I think.
but in it were
Yep, the last, not the last one, but the previous year.
one snake,
Hmm.
2 heads, and only one of them spoke to me.
Ravina was a moth.
It was less of
Shizu, I
speaking
believe,
and more.
was
I felt
human for one of them, and then I think a mummy for the next.
But it felt.
That's her
I heard
It's
a
like,
side
He's very good looking.
Like some Pokeball.
I never
Wait,
understood
Who is
what
that?
the second one was.
that's Shizu's brother.
That vision
Your brother?
stayed with me
Oh.
long enough when I started
Mhm.
training to be a
Quite
rower.
the looker.
That's why I got
I
the
see.
Does he go to the school or went to the school
No,
or?
goodness. No. He
Uh,
he just does his own thing.
what it meant.
Hmm.
And then there's me in my Jiangxi costume.
I'm guessing that's Augusta dressing up as a pirate.
Yes, it is. I guess as a pirate. Morgan as a bunny girl.
Also,
Gavin as a kitsune.
what is that that looks like a ocean of what Yori calls lean?
Huh?
Looks like
Oh,
one of
I
Yori's
assume
energy
he's
drinks,
referring
the
to-
purple thing.
It's on the right side.
This? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know actually. That might have been the previous year before I got into the school.
Huh.
Interesting. So should we tell Yori he's not the original inventor of lean?
Probably not.
I think maybe the other part is considering we have
And oh, here it is, the heart ball.
much different.
Hmm.
And there it is.
When was this?
That was last year.
I
It's the
see.
place at the at Hannah's place. Gorgeous.
Hmm. I think I've heard something about Cortez saying something about that.
Yeah, I met Cortez there. A lot of us did.
Hmm.
It was nice though. Some of the people there definitely weren't too excited with a bunch of non-humans, but what can you do?
Fair enough. As
Most of their company
my
was very
understanding.
nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, some were hunters, so that was interesting.
As can't have everyone be as open-minded, I suppose.
My hope is that one day the world looks more like our schools.
Hmm.
One day. Maybe not in my lifetime, maybe not in the next, eventually. It's getting there.
And that's
slowly but
understandable.
surely.
Yes,
I must apologize. I will have to retire early. It was a pleasure
Oh,
being your
yes.
date for the evening. And thank you
But
for
my
escorting me for the
dear-
night, Adric.
It's all mine.
Thank you, I suppose.
You had a good time, Adric, at the ball with Miss
Yes.
Coretta.
I did enjoy my time with you, Coretta. Thank you for at least humoring my idea.
I suppose you're welcome. If you would, if you would rather stay here, I will excuse myself.
Take care.
I can just walk you to the dorm then.
I mean, with a dress like that, yeah, not a penny to do.
I might as well do
Yeah.
the proper thing.
I suppose it's probably the end of the night then, is it?
No, don't worry. Everybody thinks of luck. Okay.
I think of you first. It's okay.
Thank you, Vivian. That's okay.
I've literally never talked to you, I think.
Who are you? How'd you know my name?
Flux. Hi. What? No, a lot of people
You
say
all
around
rest
here.
well.
My name's Flux.
It's okay if I know names. It's not okay if I have your name.
Wait, Adric, when do you need me to take off the spell?
So can I take back my name?
I thought this was only temporary.
Did you have fun?
I had some fun.
Maybe in a little bit.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
I said maybe in a little bit. I'm going
So
to
the whole
walk
night?
her to the dorms.
Well, I hope you
I'll-
rest well
I'll
then.
come back.
The whole night then.
You as well.
I guess so. Are you also going to bed soon?
I don't sleep, so I can keep this up all night.
Or
You have fun.
oh. I do not know what she was implying
when you get
with that.
back, tell her that you want the spell taken off.
That's what I had planned.
That was humiliating.
I don't know. There are a lot of things I do not intend for.
Oh, I know it was not your intention, it was hers. Ugh.
Fair enough, I guess. But, I hope you had a good time, Coretta. No, I'm not the best company to have around, but...
You were amicable enough. Stop apologizing. Don't tell me that that is the only thing that you know how to talk about.
About, No. But... I don't know what else there is to talk about, though.
Thus proving my point. Okay. Talk about something you like. Talk about something you don't like. Or just don't talk at all. It's a novel concept.
Fine. Look, I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, what could you have to thank me for?
At least, having time to spend with someone and just by myself. Probably, rambling on some random conversation with Rudy. At least, gives me an opportunity, like, a reason to be courteous and, what would be the term, cordial?
Yes, this would be very good practice for you in the future. Especially considering you're going to be on many teams. You will need to learn how to network.
Right, fair enough. One thing that's, been bugging me, though. Do you have any particular problem with me?
With you? No.
And... Oh, it just seems like, trying to push me away all night. He just wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing anything, improper.
No, everything you've done has been proper. Though I very much would have appreciated it if you had told Vivina that, no, we are not spending the night together.
I didn't know she was actually implying that. But, I'm guessing that is my mistake.
Right, there we go. Wait, I've got to check now. Edric?
Yes.
Yeah, you're still taller than me.
Oh.
Even as a halfling, you're still taller than me.
Okay.
You all have fun.
Right. One more thing, Greta. Have a good night, and thank you for your time.
You as well. And do tell her to remove the spell on you.
Yes, I plan to do that the first thing I get back there. Not to sound rude or anything, but it was an interesting experience for me.
Good night, Coretta.
And plop onto the bed.